There we go. Weird. My audio got a little weird. Hello, hello, hi everyone. Alright, let's say hi to everyone. Demon Lord, hello, hello. Astro, hello. Ribians, hello. KR, hello. Calico, hello. Dargiel, welcome back. Hello, hello. KJ, welcome back. Hello, hello. Hangover Birdman, hello. Atomize, hello. Adam the Knoll, hello. Woo. Vulcan Hanta, hello. Anime One Piece Life, hello. My character's awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I love One Piece. Anyways, welcome, welcome. Pisces, hello, hello. Damon, hello. Warm Gazpacho, welcome back. Iggy, hello. Ah! Freaking YouTube chat scrolled forward. Where's Iggy? I said hello to Iggy. Left Hand Gamer, hello. Rekka, hello. Butter Senpai, hello. Rimuru, hello. Welcome back. AJ, welcome back. Said hello to Butter Senpai. The Silver Helix, hello. Mr. Roo, hello. Hi. Ignis, hello. Welcome back. Sad Bones, hello. Dreamless Memory, hello. Welcome back. Bestia, hello. Waterflame, hello. Annie R, hello. Annie, welcome. Fenrir, hello. Small Burb, hello. Someone say bird. The bird is the word. Bird. Anyways, Rose, welcome back. Reno Barnes, hey, how you doing? Sathers, Hollywood, hello. Beep, hello. Onikain, hello. Did I miss anybody? I think I missed someone. Actually, no, I don't think I missed someone. I said hello to Fenrir, I think. Skyplayer Eon, hello, welcome back. Amin Leffy, hello, welcome back. Crazy Cat, hello. Cheddars, hello. Okay. Did I miss anybody? 44, hello, welcome back. Yeah, you see a bento. I have an anti-theft force field around my bento. Nobody can steal it anymore. What the heck? What's this red line? Oh, it's because it's not locked. Okay. Bruh. Oh, man. Good morning, KR. Oh, jeez. Oh, Evie, welcome back. Hello, Evie. Oh, thank you. Let's go. Oh, man. I need to crack my neck a little bit. Gartoon, hello, Gartoon. Welcome. I heard there may be bandits in character sheets. Huh? I already did that. Astro. I think I said hello, Astro. You're like the first person that was chatting, right? Let's check. Yeah. Second after Demon Lord. Demon Lord's always first. They're always first. Heavy Sands, hello, welcome. Fearless Attempt, hello. You're eating a cheese sandwich. Yo. A cheese sandwich is when I know I need to eat, but I don't feel like doing anything. Like, sometimes I have like extreme disinterest in like being active, but I know I need to eat, so I'll just like drag myself to the kitchen and get a cheese sandwich and put like a shit ton of mustard in it and then eat that and then get back into bed, you know? Anti-theft force field versus 50 cal experiment. Oh my god. I was pretty early. I just left to go away, put over leftover curry. Yo, Astro, I made curry too. I made curry yesterday. It was a banging curry. It was really good. Hey, congrats, Gar. Welcome. Congrats to that, man. You're welcome. Ed Zetsubo, hello. Welcome. Joe Andre, hello. Bento with the stiff drink looks like a fine dinner. Indeed. I'm eating microwave pizza. Hell yeah. Nixie, hello. Welcome. Yo, Nixie, I used to watch VTubers all day at work when I was work from home. I'm not gonna lie. That's like the first time that I actually enjoyed working. Because I felt like I wasn't doing any useless work. When I was done, and I didn't need to like pretend to do work. And then on top of that, I had like a VTuber on my second monitor. I actually enjoyed work when I was working from home. Woozy mama, hello. You're looking at curry? Yo. Like, I've always liked curry. Curry has been one of my favorite foods ever since I was a lad, right? But like, I had a hard time making it consistently. I had a very hard time making it consistent. I think it's because like, I don't know, like half the time it's too, like 25% of the time it's too watery. 25% of the time it's too thick. It's so thick, right? But I make Instant Pot curry nowadays. Like all of my curry is made in the Instant Pot, except for Thai curry. Thai curry I still make over the stovetop. But I make Instant Pot curry and it's perfect every time. Every fucking time it's perfect. Oh my god. I loved my Instant Pot. It's so good. Paul, hello. You're not late. You're like right on time actually. We started like 3 minutes ago, so you're right on time. Hello, welcome. Toasty, hello. How you doing? Welcome. Pull up a chair. We're winding up a little bit. I'm saying hi to everybody. We could jump into the chat in a little bit. We could jump into the topic in a little bit. Right now, I just want to say hi to everybody, you know? Mihari, welcome. I want to try curry one day. I've never had it before. You've never had curry? When I say curry, I mean Japanese-style curry. Because there's Thai curry, there's Japanese-style curry, and then there's obviously Indian curry. That's where it all started, right? When I say I'm eating curry, I almost always mean Japanese-style curry. Anyways, yeah, I highly recommend it. Japanese curry is really good. And it doesn't really matter where you live anymore. As long as Amazon can deliver to you, you can get the curry blocks delivered to you anywhere in the world, right? Anywhere in the country. I don't know, right? So you could just buy that shit on Amazon, the curry blocks. I like S&B. You get that shit like delivered to you, and then all you need is carrots, onions, potatoes, and some kind of meat, like chicken, pork, whatever, you know? Oh, we got some people in here. What do we got? Slither Bro, hello, your first stream. Welcome, Slither Bro. Thank you for checking me out. We're talking about camping and hiking tonight. Hopefully that's something that's relevant to your interests. If not, oh man, I change up the topic, Slither Bro. So if it's something that you're not interested in, there might be something in the future that you're interested in that I talk about, you know? So pull up a chair. Sentry Buster, hello, welcome back. Literally just woke up. Yo, hell yeah. Lorx, good morning. Welcome. No pointer exception. Hello, good morning. How do you run it? I haven't been able to catch your streams as much as the past couple weeks. No problem. I understand that, like, you know, life is priority. So if you got to work on school or work or family or stuff like that, or like you're on vacation, you just got to do what you got to do. You know, you just take care of your stuff first. I think if you're bored and you want to chat with someone, you drop into one of my streams. That'll make me happy. That'll make me super happy. You know. So no pressure. Silly Boy Tomato, hello, welcome back. Ooh. Moonface, hello. Onion Knees, welcome back. Can't catch the whole stream, you want to stay? Ah, hello, thank you. 11 minutes late. No, you're just on time. Onion Knees, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hiking, I can finally touch grass. Finally. Oh, man. Woo! I request Trader Joe's cookie butter instead of chocolate. Done. Request granted. Let's go. Take a little sip. What's that quote, KR, from Arrested Development? Baby, you gotta stoop. I don't remember. It's like, whoa, you just gonna throw that away? Put it in a pot, put in some carrots and onions. Baby, you've got to stew. I'm probably happiest when I'm on a mountain away from civilization. Yo, Hangover Birdman? Me too. I don't know why, but a few days ago I did dream about Random making a hot tub stream. Maybe. That's a big maybe. I might do it. In typical Random fashion, I'm about 6 to 8 weeks behind any VTuber trend. If I ever get around to it. I'm always 6 to 8 weeks behind any VTuber trend. Legendary anime JP fan, welcome. In the corner, somehow burning water. I went camping the same day a plane crashed. I think I'm lucky. Yeah, Paul. You're always lucky if you're going camping. Just saying. Solus McLovin, welcome. How you doing? Randon, I'm very excited to tell you about my winter camping adventure. Astro, actually, the reason why I thought up this prompt, guys, the reason why I wanted to talk about hiking and camping today is because I fell down the bushcraft rabbit hole. The winter hot tent camping rabbit hole. I've just been watching, because it's been so hot lately, right? It's been so fucking hot. It's like unpleasant outside. I just hate it. I don't like hot weather. I'm not a hot weather orc. I prefer colder weather. I mean, I prefer like nice weather, right? I prefer nice weather, but between hot and cold, I prefer cold, right? Anyways, so I've just been watching like winter camping videos. I think collectively at work and at home, I've probably in the last 2 weeks watched probably at least 20 hours of winter camping videos. Zide PDX, hello, welcome. Thank you for coming in. How you doing? I'm all right. How about you? I'm doing good, Solus. I'm doing good. We're about to get even better, you know. Anyways, I'm not sure if I'll be able to be on your Saturday stream. I'm going to a trip near the beach. Yo, I hope you have a banging trip, Paul. A beach trip? Hell yeah, hell yeah. Steve Wallace, let's go. The Boy Scout troop I was in, a bunch of misfits, and some leaders managed to keep us from all-out chaos. Yeah. Jacob Lopez, welcome back. How you doing? Anyways, so winter camping is awesome. I don't like camping in the summer. Let's jump right into it, shall we? I'm gonna spit out a fucking hot take. Are you guys ready? Everybody camps in the summer. Camping is considered like a summertime activity, right? I don't camp in the summer. I don't like camping in the summer. So there you go. There's some fodder for canceling me. I don't like camping in the summer. I never have and I never will. You know why I don't like it? Brandon would be the type of orc to have a hot orc harem and not even know it. Maybe. Doubt, but maybe. I was in the Scouts a million years ago, and we actually slept in forestry tents with fireplaces, and we got to... Yeah! I slept in those little, like, those big canvas tents that sleep, like, 4 kids. And then there's like, a little wood stove inside, you know? You know what I'm talking about? Exactly, KJ understands. Mr. Rue understands. No bugs. Once the nighttime temperature drops below 50 degrees, the bugs just fuck off and disappear. They just freaking disappear. I like camping in the summertime when the nights aren't hot. If the nights are hot, then pass. Yeah, Evie, yeah. But also, like, the bugs. I hate bugs. Ugh, I hate them. I hate bugs. I'm not afraid of bugs. Like, I've smashed a cockroach with my bare foot and my bare hand before, and I've grossed out everybody in the room. I'm not afraid of bugs. And then, like, I could pick up a spider by hand and let it go outside. I'm not afraid of bugs. I fucking hate... Oh, man, I hate mosquitoes. I hate gnats. Ugh, bleh, I hate them. Bleh. Anson, welcome. How you doing? Come on in. Hey, guys, I know the sign said not to feed the bears, but he's been such a nice dinner guest so far, and he's been telling me about this thing where he's doing Herbalife. He's going to confirm this is good Herbalife. Oh, no, Anson. Oh, no. Sadly, no cold season. He's only hot and hotter. That sucks, Sentry. Ugh. I despise roaches. Yeah. Most bugs I'm okay with, except for mosquitoes and roaches. I'd rather camp in the spring. I love early spring, late fall. Early spring, late fall. Time to head out. Here's some... Yeah, take care, Rimuru. Take care. Thank you for coming out. I hate summer camping so much, I'm also a cold orc. Yeah, Solus, yeah. I like bugs, not parasites, though. Yeah. Oso, hello. Welcome. Oh, you're stopping by to say hi? You need it out? Yeah, no problem. Thank you for coming out. I appreciate it. Ugh. Mosquitoes love orc blood. Must protect. Yeah. Do Lyme ticks go away in the fall and winter? Because that's one of my biggest fears when it comes to camping. Yeah, Lyme ticks. Actually, I can't give you good info on that, no pointer. I don't know whether ticks start to fuck off. I can't tell you that for sure. Yeah, ticks are scary. Lyme disease is really scary. You don't screw around with that. Just go camping in Alaska, easy forehead. Yeah, Alaska. I went to Alaska for about 2 months. I went during the summer where the sun doesn't set. In the summer, the sun does not fucking set in Alaska, and it's like trippy as hell. I don't think I'd ever be able to get used to that. And I heard in the winter, the sun doesn't come up. Like, the sun never rises. It's wild. So I don't know if I could ever live in Alaska, because it was weird. It was weird having the sun never set. It was like, I would say, not only is it not weird, I would venture to say that it was like not pleasant. It wasn't pleasant. Point blank, hello. Late fall camping? Hell yes. Hunting season? Hell yes. Shady Gaming, yo, hello. Lucy, how you doing? Welcome. Did I miss anybody? I don't think I did. Swirls, welcome. I'm afraid of rabies. Me too. I'm afraid of rabies too. Swirls, hello, welcome. We're talking about camping. We're easing into it. We're talking about like seasons for camping, and we're talking about bugs. We're easing into it before I give you like actual advice. Oh, yo, my cousin just won the junior Iditarod in Alaska this year. I don't know what that is, Anson. I don't know what that is. So it's just 24 hours of sun. Yeah, like the sun gets low and then it goes up again. It's wild. Camped a weekend during a cicada, other dormant bug mating season. Last day of camp, it was not rare to see dead piles and ugh. Yuck. Well, I kind of like cicadas. The noise annoys the shit out of me, but I kind of like them. I think they're kind of cute. I like how round they are. They're round boys. I live in a hot region, Colombia, but there's seen snow sometimes. Yo, Paul, that's awesome. Probably up in the mountains, right? Like really high up. Beautiful country, beautiful. I've never been there, but I've seen pictures. It's like beautiful. Stay at home, enjoy a staycation. Ah, a dog race. That's cool. When I was a kid, one of my babysitter's fiance died from Lyme disease. He got from a tick on a hunting trip. Ticks are no joke. That's why possums are precious and important. Yeah, I love possums. Do you guys know Peony? Peony the possum? She's heckin' cute. She's heckin' cute, and I know, like, looking smelly is a part of her aesthetic. I just want to give her a bath and brush her hair. I just want to give her a bath and brush her hair, you know? That's like... I mean, never without consent, but like, I just want to brush her hair, you know? Is that weird? Is that creepy? It's not like a horny thing. I just want to take care of her. I just want her to eat well. The idea of her eating garbage makes me very sad. Burp Thulu, hello. Cicadas are neat when they're not screaming. I agree. When they're screaming, they get like freaking annoying, but you know. There was a VTuber that made cicada noises for 7 hours. That's groundbreaking content, Woozy Mama. Possums are my beloved. White Wolf, hello, welcome. Yo, friend, hello. Glad to catch a stream. I've never been on a real camping trip, but I'd love to do a Lord of the Rings style weekend Volksmarch adventure. Yo, LARPing? Yes. Backpacking is really good. It's really fun. And I think for people that are beginning, you got to do a campground, right? You just got it, right? But I think backpacking is something real special. Like when there's no cars nearby, and frankly, it filters the majority. I don't want to judge. Oh man, can I be a little bit judgy? Can I be a little bit judgy? I don't like camping near families. I hope somebody doesn't get offended and leave the stream. If you have a family, I love you, and I think like, if you have a family and you go camping with your family and you show your kids or whoever that like camping is fun, oh wonderful. That's a really good way to like enter camping, you know? You know what I'm saying? I don't think you should not take your family camping. You should. Because introducing your family, your children especially, to camping is important, because you want to instill upon them the love of nature, the respect of nature. You know, you have to show them that like this is important and this is good, right? But I personally, randonuring, when I go camping, I fucking hate camping near families and especially children. It fucking drives me crazy. You know? So on the one hand, extremely important. You should go camping with your kids. You should show them that, right? On the other hand, I hate being next to you. I absolutely hate being next to you. Like in a campground, like where you could drive in with a car, you know? I just fucking hate it. John Day, hello, welcome. I just got through a rant. Hootie, hello. Onikind, hello. Yo, I was shown camping is fun as a kid, and I'm scared of nature even more now. Hootie. Hootie, my man. Damon. Anytime I see families camping, like 70% of them don't want to be there. Yeah. Pisces, I have to go grocery shopping, but cheers, Brandon. Have a good stream. Pisces, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it so much. You can't imagine how much I appreciate people that just stop by, you know? Just say hello, you know? Anyway, you know what it's like? It's like when you got a neighbor that you really, really like, but can't really talk too much, and then they stop by and then they drop drop off some like spare fruit. Like, you know, they go to Costco and they buy way too much fruit from Costco because Costco just has way too much shit, you know? So they stop by and they give you like 5 apples. And they're like, hey, I'm going to work, but here, have some spare apples I have too much. And you're like, oh, thank you. That's what I imagine when people stop by and say hello before, you know, say hello on stream before they go off and do stuff like Pisces and stuff like that. Yeah, it makes me, people that stop by, I love it. Woo! All right, let's jump in. Random space. Thank you, Solus. Thank you. The most isolated camping I've been to is the one time I went canoeing and we ended up at this rather isolated place alongside a lake and it was really gorgeous. Yeah, man. Love it. Woo. That's why backpacking is the shit, man. You go backpacking, there's gonna be no kids out there. I guarantee it. And actually, yeah, one time I went backpacking and there was kids out there. I wasn't even mad. I was impressed. If you go backpacking, if you go on like a 7-mile hike into the backcountry, and then you get to like a campground, and like there's like a kid there with their parents, at that point I'm not mad. At that point I'm like, I'm not like, oh man, I don't want to be. At that point I'm impressed. I'm like, all right, you've earned it. All right, fine. All right, cool. You've earned my respect. I'd rather just have a house with wilderness than camp. Yeah, Solus. I think that's fine. Yeah. You could even like if the mood takes you, you could just like walk like 15 minutes into the woods around your house and then just camp out there, you know? Screw portaging 100%. Yeah. Hey Brandon, do you bring a stove or cooking utensils while camping? Cooking, camping sounds fun. 44, yes. I have I have 2 types of camp stove. The one that I've really been into are alcohol stoves. I've really been into alcohol stoves. Trengia. It's like a Swiss style like alcohol stove, right? And then I have it's made out of titanium. It's a wood stove. Like it packs down flat, and then you could build it into a tiny little like stove. I don't know how to describe it. I heard alcohol and I got excited for a second. No. It's the type that you burn. It's the type that they put methane into. So like if you try to drink it, you die. Random, the chat is burning. There's a bonfire here for the s'mores and it's scary, Adam. Them children built different. Gotta watch out for bears. Yeah, Faba. Yeah. Although I've never gone so deep into the backcountry that I need to worry about bears. I'm not that hardcore yet. I'm not that much of a camping old hand. I'm not like an actual like bushcraft like master, you know. So yeah, I got I've been using an alcohol stove, which I really like for a couple of reasons. Let's describe it. I know that most of global climate change is in the hands of like a bunch of mega corporations, and it doesn't matter what like an individual does, right? It's not our fault. It's basically a mega corporation's fault that like global climate change is a thing, right? However, it still makes me feel good inside when I feel like I'm doing something more eco-friendly. Does that make sense? It's not, I don't actually think I'm changing the world. It just makes me feel good about myself. Does that make sense? It's like when you give money to a panhandler, when you give money to a homeless person, you're not going to save them. Like, you're going to feed them for one day and they'll be hungry again 2 days from now. You haven't saved that person, right? If you actually wanted to save that person, you would change the system that created like that weird income that inequality, right? But like, it makes you feel good when you help people. Even if you can't save them, just doing you know? I think life is all about making yourself feel okay with yourself. So like, so here we go. I had a gas stove, a backpacking gas stove, and I read an article that said that alcohol stoves are more eco-friendly because they don't use gas, they don't use fossil fuels, right? Alcohol stoves are usually made out of corn alcohol, you know. So like they're made out of corn. So, and then also, alcohol stoves can't explode. Alcohol stoves, you can put out the fire with water because it's alcohol, right? Like alcohol stoves are alcohol stoves are, you know, they're more eco-friendly. And I understand that's like bullshit, like in the grand scheme of things, like whether I use a gas stove or an alcohol stove, like it changes literally nothing, but it makes me feel good about myself. So give me a pass, you know? Give me a pass. Corn stove. Yeah, I burn corn. I burn it. I burn corn. That's the only situation where I like corn, where I'm burning it. I'm using it to cook other food. I am cucking corn. You get it? It's like corn thought that it was gonna get eaten by me, but no. I use the corn to heat up the other food that has no corn in it, and then I eat that other food. I am cucking the corn. You heard it here first. I've cucked the corn. Ikari Tenchi, hello. Nader Potatoes, hello, welcome. I'm saying weird stuff. Do you like popcorn, Randon? There's no risk of a kernel falling out of your hole when it's popped. Actually, yes. I'm not afraid of eating popcorn. I'm not afraid of eating popcorn. I'm actually into it. Top 10 anime betrayals. I love fun camping gear and trinkets so much. Like the self-boiling bag shower. Yo! Anson, I know what you're talking about. It's like a solar heated shower bag, right? Always tempted to buy that. Brandon, you should do a gaming stream of Mize. What is Mize? Is it a good game? I left for 2 minutes. Why are we cucking corn? Sentry, we're cucking corn because I'm afraid of corn. And I prefer my cooking stove of choice when I'm backpacking, when I'm camping, is an alcohol stove made with corn-based alcohol, so I could cuck corn. The corn thinks it's gonna get eaten by me, but it isn't. It's just gonna heat up the actual food that I'm eating. And I'm like, get cucked, corn. Let's go. PC Animation, hello. I apologize. We're gonna go back into decent conversation. I apologize. Anyways, so that's my setup. It's tough. How do I say this? When you're cooking while you're camping, when I'm cooking while I'm camping, if I'm backpacking or if I'm bike touring, right? I very rarely make a full meal. Very rarely. I usually heat up water and then I eat something that I could use the hot water, like ramen or whatever, right? Because backpacking and bicycle touring is very different from car camping. Now I love car camping, and when I'm car camping, I eat pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie. I've got like a tip for people that car camp. Can I give you guys a tip? PC. If you've never gone camping before, go car camping. Find an official campground that has like a bathroom and usually showers. Just go car camping first. Absolutely. We're talking about people that are beginners, right? How many beginners do we have? How many people do we have in chat that have never ever gone camping before? How many people? Other than PC. As an orc, I enjoy meats more than vegetables. Of course. I'm just a child who despises... Well, I love veggies too. Me, never went. Ribians, never went. Wesley, Rasen, let's go. KR's never gone. It's called Mize because it's easy to get lost in its amazing flavor. Let's go, Gazpacho. Fehu, beginner. Beep, let's go. Hanta, okay. Solus, Reno, okay, good. I've gone camping once when I was 7. I used the showers and then I went outside. Someone stole my slippers. Oh man, that sucks. I hope that didn't ruin. Do RV parks count? Kinda. I've camped at RV like parks when I was bicycle touring. That's actually a pretty popular place to camp. As a bicycle tourist, that's like a thing in the U.S. at least. I'm the king of camping. Oregon has a lot of forests and national parks. Yo, Oregon has beautiful campgrounds for sure. I've camped in Oregon a couple times. Glamping is not a problem. I love glamping. Never gone hiking or camping? Dude, we got a whole bunch of first timers. Yeah, I hope I can sell it for you. Okay. So, the Taco for Life, KFP, Dr. Oopsie Machine. Hello, welcome. I don't recognize your name, but I like the, I'm pretty sure that's Ina. Which is, Taco for Life, okay. I got thrown by KFP. It's like, KFP, but Ina profile picture. Anyways, let's go back into it. Here in Italy, there's so many little places to go camping. Honestly, climbing mountains, wandering. Yeah. Oh man, Italy's beautiful. Yo, water flame. I heard that Italy's in a heat wave right now. I heard some places in southern Italy, it hit 120 degrees Fahrenheit, which is like over, is it like over 40? It's like well into 40 degrees Celsius, right? Waterflame, I hope you're doing okay. If you're in one of the areas where it's over 120 degrees, yikes. I'm a Florida man, I see enough nature on the walk to my car. Let's go, Rasen, let's go. Yo, I love beach camping. Beach camping is great. Okay, so let's jump into it. Oh, yo, waterfall parks? That sounds awesome. I live in the south, we're literally boiling. Oh, man. Oh, God, Waterflip. I hope you stay safe. That's, like, insane. 120 degrees in southern Italy is, like, wild. Oh, my God. I hope you stay safe. I hope you weather the storm, Waterflame. It'll get better. I promise. Oh, my God. Okay. So we got a whole bunch of people that have never gone camping before. I hope I can spin it for you guys so you guys get interested in it, right? My family went camping once or twice with my godmother's family, and then my little brother, who's fell into the campfire and got burned. Oof. Yikes. I mean, yikes. My mother never let us go camping again. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess that's fair as a parent, you know. Anyways, I'm gonna stay hydrated too. It's like freaking hot. Wait, Solus, you're in Philadelphia, Philly? Solus, you are so close to the most baller campgrounds ever. Oh my God, Pennsylvania, and even within an hour of Philadelphia, has like pristine forest. Pristine forest that's been like slowly fucked over by coal mining and copper mining. You see the acid mine damage everywhere in the wilderness in Pennsylvania. But God, is it beautiful. Oh my God, it's beautiful out in Pennsylvania. Anyways, let's jump into it. If you've never gone camping before, you are probably within an hour of a campground. You're almost certainly within an hour to 2 hours of a campground. You just got to look for it, right? By car. I guess I'm being like auto elitist, whatever. Like you're like usually within an hour to 2 hours of a decent campground by car. Almost always. Doesn't matter how deep in the city you are. You're within an hour and a half to 2 hours from a campground, right? So I highly recommend car camping, which is you're gonna get in your car, you're gonna load it up with camping gear, and then you're gonna go out to the campground. That's within an hour to 2 hours, and then like, you know, they usually have little like little patches. You have like campsite 1 through 50. There's like 50 campsites, right? You just get a campsite at the front, and then you roll into your campsite. You back your car into the campsite, and then you pitch a tent, and then, you know, you just hang out. Yo, Fleshy, welcome. Got so caught up in Monster Hunter. Yo, Monster Hunter? Are you playing Rise now? Everybody's into Rise. Too bad I don't have a Switch. I think I would play Monster Hunter. We're talking about camping though, Fleshy. Pull up a chair. Relax. I have no car, sadly, so it's buses for me. That's no problem, Solus. Yeah, that's no problem. Mateus Neves, hello, welcome. Pull up a chair. We're talking about camping. Yeah. Oh man. I mean, if you don't have a car, I think you could find like a friend or a family member that has a car and then go camping. All right, so the first thing is like you shouldn't go alone. Your first camping trip, you should not go alone. You just shouldn't, right? Rasen, 20 minutes is too close. You're too close, man. You're too close. You're too close, man. You're too close. I'd say go out at least an hour from your city. Minimum 1 hour, maximum 2 hours. Rasen, if you're too close to a city, it's probably not going to be a very good campground. I'd say 1 to 2 hours is your sweet spot. Mech, hello, welcome. We're talking about camping. So if you don't have a car, you could probably find. Oh yeah, you could rent a car too. Yeah, that's an option. So you take your car, you get like an igloo cooler, you put it in a cooler, you get camping gear, and then you drive out to a campground that's about an hour to 2 hours away, right? And then you you rent a campsite. You usually rent at the very entrance. There's usually like a ranger station, right? And then you get out there, and then you get to your campsite, and then you pull your car into the campsite, and then you can pitch a tent. There's usually a fire pit, you know? I went alone and got a disaster camping trip, literally burned my tent down. Oh, 44, I hate to hear that. That's tough. That would be a good reason, like, never to try camping again, but I hope you try it again, 44. I love camping. Love it. Oh, love it. Okay. So like, when you go to a campground with a ranger station that has campsites, you're guaranteed a bathroom. It might not be flush toilets. It usually is. But you'll get a bathroom. You'll usually get showers, you know? It's just really convenient. It's a nice little entrance into camping. And usually a campground that you can check into with a ranger station usually has hiking trails all around it. Like right from the campsite out onto a hiking trail, so you can hike and you can camp, you know? Make sure you go with sociopaths for the optimal camping experience. Do not listen to Ansett. Do not listen to Ansett. Do not go with sociopaths. Absolutely not. Waste coal plant in Mahonoi City has a creepy sign that says coal keeps the lights on. Oh my god. Anyways, you could bring wood. There's usually a fire pit. You can start a fire. I'm gonna be honest. Why do I like camping? 50% of the reason is because campfires are fucking cool, dude. Can I be real with you? It's fucking cool burning shit. It's cool burning shit. It's cool. It's cool lighting a fire and the fire is actually useful. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Because usually you light fire, and it's because, you know, we're all like pyromaniacs, right? We're like, fire. I made fire. Like in your backyard, and then you get in trouble. Your neighbor sees you starting a fire in the backyard, and then he goes to your parents and is like, hey, your kids are like lighting a fire in the backyard, and then you get your ass beat. You absolutely get your ass beat. Anywho, when you go camping, and you light a fire, it's useful, you know? And that feels good. There's something really good about that. The primal joy of making a fire. Yeah, exactly. It's just good. You cook with it. You can cook with the campfire. Although I will warn you, campfires are very, very hot. You can ruin your pots and pans with a campfire. Just be very careful when you cook with a campfire. With like your pots and pans that you bring from home. You can easily like destroy your shit, you know? Yo, Rico, hello. Just appeared to say hello. How are you today? Yo, happy and stable. I'm happy. I'm stable. I'm feeling good, Rico. Thank you for coming out. I know it's really late for you. I know it's really late. Thank you for popping by. I appreciate it. Your friend Mentella, hello. You're not late. We haven't even gotten into starting a fire. We're doing the fire right now, Mentella. You're right on time. LA, return to caveman. Yes. Cast iron. Yeah, cast iron is good. Don't bring the stuff that you cook with at home, because that shit's gonna get ruined over a campfire. Kid got in trouble for spraying Axe body spray on the fire. Ugh. Kids would do that. That's why I don't like camping with kids. Rube, welcome. How you doing? Pull up a chair. We're starting the campfire. What food is suitable for camping? PC. You could turn almost any recipe into a one-pot recipe. I love one-pot recipes. Like them. Did you ever cook potatoes wrapped in foil? Yes, Birdman. I love that. You can do that with potatoes. You can do that with corn. Although I never eat the corn. My brother and sister loved corn. I didn't though. You can do that. Razor Knight, welcome. Traveler 3, welcome. Pull up a chair. Stainless steel. It's pretty good. Yeah. Ideally, you want a small gas cooker for cooking stuff. If you're using regular pots and pans, yeah, 100%. Like a Coleman that uses a kerosene. Is it kerosene? You know what I'm talking about, right? Like those green bottles that you can buy at any Walmart. You know. Meat and veggies wrapped in foil packets. Yup, roasted over a fire. Hell yeah. Ever made hobo stew? Yeah. Anything in a can? Propane? Is it propane? Yeah. Kerosene sounds too weird. I don't think it's kerosene. Kybel, hello. Kerosene is spikes with flavor. Yeah. Kerosene is weird. Ush. Anyways. So how do you keep the pot on top of the fire? I assume you don't hold it for like 30 minutes. Yeah, no pointer. Usually if you go into a car campground, if you go to a campground that you could bring a car into, usually there's a fire pit with a built-in grill. I wish I had a picture that I could show you, but it's like a fire pit, and then there's like a grill that you could like put on top of it, you know, like a big heavy metal grill, and then you could just put the pot on top of that. It's pretty sweet, not gonna lie. Or like a cast iron pan, or like a Dutch oven. Do you guys know what a Dutch oven is? Not the thing where like you fart under the covers, like an actual Dutch oven. Do you guys know what a Dutch oven is? Dutch oven cooking is fucking awesome, and I love it. When I car camp, and I don't really car camp that often, I love Dutch oven cooking. And I'm not talking about the farting thing. I'm talking about like an actual Dutch oven, which is like a cast iron pot with a cast iron lid, you know? Dutch ovens are fucking awesome. They're so good for cooking in a campground. I didn't know that was an actual thing. You get little camping grill stand things. Yeah. Dutch oven is amazing for bread. Yeah, it's so good. My roommate has a big, beautiful, glittery, enameled Dutch oven with the heart-shaped handle. Clip it and ship it. Let's go. Hearing Brandon say fart made me giggle. Yeah. I bought a Dutch oven last hurricane season, but nothing big hit us. Yo, yeah. That's actually a pretty good purchase. I'm not gonna lie. Especially if you plan on camping more. Dutch oven cooking is like the shit. Is good. Another one of the most whitest things to me. AJ, yeah. I don't think it's like limited to white people though. People like camping all around the world, I think. All across Asia. People camp in Africa. People camp in South America. Yo, camping in South America is like next level, dude. It's like beautiful down there. Oh my god. Anyways, what were we talking about? Car camping. So you could buy campfire wood, usually nearby. So here's the thing. You shouldn't get firewood from around your house and carry it up into the mountains. You shouldn't. Because you might accidentally bring termites and other bugs that eat wood, other parasites, like wood parasites, up into the mountain, and then they get out there, and then it's like a fucking buffet. It's like an all-you-can-eat buffet out there, up in the mountains, right? So, and then you could like devastate an entire forest. If you bring in wood from out of the area, you could potentially like absolutely devastate an entire forest. So please don't buy cheap. Please don't buy cheap firewood, like from your neighborhood, and then drive it up into the mountains. Please get up into the mountains and then find someone up there. Like there's usually like a camp store. There's usually somebody up there that will sell you firewood from the wood that's like local, right? Please don't destroy an entire forest. Camping in South America is next level unless someone steals your stuff. Renzo, hello, welcome. But you know that's an issue anywhere in the world, right, Renzo? That's not just South America. Like anywhere in the world. Like I mean, people talk about how Canadians are the nicest people in the world. People, you could still get your shit stolen in Canada. It's rare, but it happens, you know? It happens everywhere in the world. Anyways. Protect your local ecology. 44 understands. Invasive species are no jokes. Oh, my heart. I'm always afraid of when I try not to tell other people what to do. I'm not much of a telling other people what to do type of orc. One because I firmly and in the stay in your own lane camp. So whenever I tell people what to do, my internal monologue is like, don't tell other people what to do. Just don't. Just stay in your own lane. You do the right thing. You can't control other people, right? So whenever I tell other people what to do, like, please don't bring in wood from out of the area, my mind is like, someone's gonna take offense to that. But I'm looking at chat, everybody's like, oh, everybody understands. Thank you so much. Oh. Life hack, demolish the ecosystem. Chaos channel, welcome. Understandable. Yeah, try not to be preachy, but oh, Ari, Reepy, hello, welcome. There's a lot of issues with people camping and not taking care of the land, bringing in invasive species. Yeah, Reepy, it's a big issue. It is, and I hate people that don't pack it in, pack it out. I hate it. I hate people that just leave their fucking trash out in the wilderness. It's like, come on, dude. Come on, pack it in, pack it out, dude. Usually if you go to a car campground, they have trash cans, and that's cool. But some campgrounds do not have trash cans, and they expect you to pack it in, pack it out, and it's just, please, just don't fucking litter on a, you know? If you litter in the streets of New York City, whatever. New York City's a fucking dump. Can I be real? People that live in New York City are gonna take offense to this. It's like actually a trash heap. Like everywhere smells like urine. There's like trash everywhere. It's just like a city that's like falling apart at the seams. So if you litter in New York City, yeah, it sucks, but it's like yeah, you're littering in a dump, you know? But if you litter in the wilderness, if you litter in a campground, I actually hope you get diarrhea. I hope you get diarrhea. Oh my god. Lazy Hersher, hello, welcome. Just passing by. Love listening to your ASMR about thunderstorm camping. Okay. Oh, ASMR in general, it's amazing. Yo, yeah, I love it. Invasive species. KR. We could talk about rich expats that are like shitting up other countries. We could talk about that in private. I've got a lot of words about douchebags like that. Anyways, protect the environment. Yeah. I need to go flush my pet alligator down the toilet. Oh. Pissing in the Gowanus Canal. That's quite a pleasant voice you have. Oh, thank you, David Martin. Welcome. Thank you so much. As someone who's visited NYC before, I can confirm. I lived in NYC for 6.5, 7 years. It's dirty. It's a dirty city. You know what's the worst part of living in NYC? And people that live in NYC will be able to commiserate with me, right? The worst part of living in NYC is alright, so on trash day, a lot of people don't have trash cans that they put out on the sidewalk. A lot of people just dump like trash bags out onto the sidewalk. A lot of New York no longer has trash cans. They just fucking like dump trash bags out on the sidewalk, right? And then they start leaking trash juice. These fucking trash bags out on the sidewalk are leaking trash juice onto the sidewalk, right? And then the day after trash day, when you're walking home from school or work, your shoes get sticky. Your shoes are fucking sticky walking home from work. Your shoes get sticky because the fucking trash juice is sticky as hell. It's disgusting. That's living in New York City, baby. Is it the Big Apple? That's the Big Apple, baby. That's New York City. Trash juice is disgusting. My sister is planning to move to the Pacific Northwest because, yeah. Fresh squeezed trash juice. Meow Kai, welcome. How you doing? Frankenstein, welcome. Yo, we got people coming in. Hey, hello. Oh, I see Japanese. Hitori Maeno? Hitori Maeno? Hitori, welcome. How you doing? No trash juice, only trash babies. Do raccoons drink trash juice? Ribians, there was like a park next to the college that I went to. There was a park, and there was an outbreak of raccoons with rabies. So there was like a school-wide warning that was like, don't go into that park. There's raccoons that like verified have rabies, and they might bite you and you might get rabies. So don't go into that park for, you know, about the next 2 years until we kill them all. That was awful. That was not good. Andre Fernandez, hello, welcome. Hitori, hello, yeah, thank you for coming in. Trash juice sounds like a drink in a club. There's a drink called LA water. You guys know what I'm talking about? Have you guys ever had LA water? It's like a brownie green drink. Here's similar, but with mountains of trash bags. I can relate to that more than I like to. Yeah, Italy, right? Water flame? Yikes. I don't actually know what goes into LA water. It's just a very, very strong alcoholic mixed drink. And it looks like garbage water. It's like a gray, brown, green water. Yeah. It looks like garbage water. Woo! It's getting a little hot in here, man. How hot was it today? It's not too bad. It was only about 90. I'm still traumatized from California water. I don't want to know what that is. Oh, man. Trash juice goes into LA water. Anyways, I'm done trashing on New York. Let's go back to camping, right? And even in New York, you could take a train from Penn Station and get to a pretty decent campground in about an hour. You know? Even in New York City, there's like really good camping, very, very close to the city. You just go upstate. You could go up into Connecticut. You can go there's a lot of really good campgrounds all over the place. Bog water. It's my character. I'm the trash man. I come out, I throw trash all over the ring, and then I start eating garbage. Camping in New York? Well, that's a first. Yeah. I've gone camping in, is it Pelham Bay Park? Up in the northern area of Bronx. There's actually a campground up there. I've actually gone camping up there. Yeah. 2 parts vodka, 1 part tequila. Chicken without. Top it all the way with trash juice. Come camping in Wisconsin. We got alcohol and not much else. Yo, Anson, Wisconsin has beautiful forests though. Wisconsin is actually a very beautiful state. It's actually pretty, dude. And I get it. It's just alcohol and hunting, right? But I think I'm a country orc. Can I be real with you? I don't like city living. I don't like it. I think I'd rather live in the countryside, which is weird because I'm I'm hyper progressive, but I don't know. I don't think city life meshes with me. I'd rather live out in the countryside. Weird, I know. Went camping when I was little. Went fishing, and since I didn't have any bait, I used a small bit of sausage, and the fishing rod was half the size. Somehow I caught a crab, but left it be. Interesting, a crab. Saltwater, I'm guessing? Cowbork Randon. Yo, Alberta camping? Yep. Astro, Canada is the shit, man. All of the best bushcraft videos that I've been binging is just all Canadian people. Their videos are fucking amazing. They got 2 million views. They go camping at negative 50 degrees Celsius. It's fucking insane. These guys are freaking hardcore. All of the best bushcraft videos. English language bushcraft videos, because there's a lot of really cool Russian ones too, and Germans. The Russians and the Germans like to bushcraft, but the best English language ones are Canadian. Wish I could have the best of both worlds. I really like city living, but being so far from nature just ain't for me. Yeah, Helix. I mean, you could always find cities that have that, you know? I definitely want to live in the countryside as well. The city is god-awful. Too noisy, smells like crap, higher chance of crime. Yeah. Randon is a left-wing Ron Swanson. That's actually really accurate. No pointer, I think, has, like, pegged me for, like... Well, I don't want anybody to peg me, but, like... Anyways, I'm gonna move on. No pointer has got a good point right there. Do you see that? You see that? I'm a left-wing Ron Swanson. Emilian, hello. California camping is fun. Yeah. And use a local wildfire to roast it. Jogan, hello. Jogan, welcome. As a Russian, thank you. Yeah. And the Scottish. Yeah. It's good. Yeah, I lose a say-so card. That's fine. I lose a say-so card. Gazpacho, my life is in your hands. Please clip responsibly. Yeah, Fleshy, please cover your ears. That was weird. Sometimes I just say weird things, man. Sometimes I just, yeah, you punch, yeah, alright. All you could take my first card. Oh, man. My brother sent me a picture of one of his camping trips. He goes camping once a month. They go to, like, tree cities. It's insane how people even build them. Yo, that sounds interesting. In Italy? A friend of mine made a single box of matches wet with water. We don't have a lighter. The day ended with eating instant noodles. Ah, that's tough. PC. Have you ever had have you ever used store matches? I use store matches as in my emergency kit. My emergency kit has store matches. They're like really, really useful. Super useful. For the record, Vancouver, British Columbia is a good place to be if you want to live in a city but really close to nature. Yeah. Yo, Vancouver, I've heard nothing but good things about Vancouver. Yeah. Nothing but good things. Actually, I've heard No Pointer and Astro are resident Canadians. I've heard one bad thing about Vancouver. I've heard the housing market there is like fucked up. Not like bad, like absolutely fucked to, it's like jacked to the tits. I've heard Vancouver's housing market is jacked to the absolute tits. I've heard it's like the second worst in the world. The only place where the housing market is worse is Dublin. Dublin in Ireland. I heard Vancouver has an absolutely fucked up housing market. Like people are selling shacks for like $2 million. It's like, what the hell is wrong with Vancouver? Oh my god. Toronto is just as bad. My condolences. Like, it's a beautiful city, and that's why a lot of people want to live there, but the housing market is, like, fucking fucked up. Yeah. Like, they'll sell you a broken-down shack on, like, a 200 square foot patch of land for $2 million. It's like, what the hell, man? High-quality shacks only. Exactly. Christ, Californian. James Seiler, welcome. I was just speaking about my SO, how our dream is to live in the middle of the forest with a cabin, lots of dogs. Yeah, and satellite internet connection. Yeah, James, yeah. Yo, if I could live in a forest with fiber optics internet, I would like drive out 2 hours once a month to get like food. I would happily do that. Someone was renting a micro studio for like 1,000 Canadian dollars, and it was literally just a bed and a hot plate stuck in a bathroom. Oh my god. I want to move out somewhere to the countryside, but my geography is so screwed, so I know nothing. AJ, that's tough. I mean, the main problem, AJ, with moving out into the countryside is that like there's no work out on the countryside, right? But if you do most of your work through like online, right? Like you don't have to go into an office. You totally make sense. Can I be a little bit optimistic, a little bit cocky? I think I'm gonna try my hardest at this VTubing thing. I'm gonna try my damnedest, right? I'm gonna try really, really hard to improve as much as I can. My dream is to like be able to like quit my job and move out into the countryside, because like the cost of living is lower, right? So I wouldn't need as I would happily take like a 50% pay cut. I would happily take 50% less money made per year if I got to like live out in the countryside, you know? Just maybe have a doggo. I want one dog and one cat. I refuse to have a pet. I refuse to have a pet in the city because I leave for work and then they'll go crazy being lonely, you know? I would never, I just can't. I can't have a pet until like, I know I'll be able to take care of them like 24/7, you know? Anyways. Stazd, welcome. How you doing? Thank you for coming in. We should go camping in Tuk-Tut Nogait National Park. Come with me. Yeah. Yo, the national parks in Canada are next level. Oof. Beauty. Would you still live in the East Coast or somewhere else? No pointer? I would live anywhere. I would live in like what's considered like not a good state to live in the United States. I don't want to like call out states, you know? Any of them. Florida. I probably wouldn't live in Florida. I don't want to get like hurricaned. I would live in Ohio. I would. Andre. I would live in Ohio if it could be in the countryside. I would live in Wyoming. I would live in Alabama. Absolutely. Alabama. I've actually been to Alabama. It's a beautiful state. I wouldn't live in any of the cities, but I would live like in the countryside. Oh, dude, KJ. Pennsylvania? Oh my God. I would live in the wilderness just outside of like Pittsburgh, maybe. I would just live in the countryside in Pennsylvania. You know? Ohio gozaimasu. Random camping stream. Was not alerted to this stream, but I'm glad I caught it. Dust, hello. Also love effing camping. Yeah, so much gear. Yo, I love buying camping gear. It's crazy. That's where Florida man lives, the living legend. Florida's like 80% swamp and not worth it. I mean, all right, so I think the main reason why I wouldn't want to live in Florida, I'm scared of hurricanes. That shit is like no joke. If you live in Florida or Louisiana or like, you know, any of the hurricane zone in the southern US, every year you are like close to just dying. You live very close to death if you live in the hurricane zone of the United States. Do you know what I'm talking about? I don't want to be anywhere near a hurricane, ever. I do not want to be anywhere near a hurricane. Ever. People that live in Florida are tough. They're like level 99. How do you survive just living in a hurricane zone? Every year there's going to be like guaranteed one hurricane. You live very close to death. Welcome, Domobot. Some people are into swamps. That's why living in the Appalachians is great, because you could just avoid tornadoes and hurricanes. Yo, and the Appalachians are beautiful, right, Graham? Oh, beautiful. I would love to live up in the mountains. Don't go to Cleveland, Ohio. The river catches on fire. You see the sun almost 3 times a year. Left Hand Gamer. Have you seen the Cleveland tourist videos? Fun times in Cleveland, yeah! Come on down to Cleveland town, everyone. Our river's so polluted, all our fish have AIDS. I guarantee you this guy has at least 2 DUIs. I can't sing. It's bad. It's very bad. This is why I don't want to do a karaoke stream. It's because I can't sing. I can't hold a pitch. So anybody in any of the regulars that wants me to hold a karaoke stream, you guys don't know what you're into. You guys don't know what you're in for. It's gonna be really bad. It's gonna be very painful for you to like hear that, you know? Josephumi, hello. Behind the smile, hello, welcome. Yo, we got people coming in. Moogs, hello. Going to do it? No. That Cleveland guy makes 3 videos out of it. Time to live underground. Hey, did I'm kind of reluctant to bring it up because I'm hoping I just dreamed it. I tried to find it. I tried to find it in a VOD, but I couldn't find it. Okay, so until someone proves otherwise by showing it to me, like a timestamp, I'm going to assume that this is not real and I imagined it in a nightmare. Did I promise you guys that if I hit 100k subs, I would get my sister onto a stream and then just like Just like have a stream where you guys could chat with my sister. Did I do that? I hope I didn't do that. Because I refuse to do that. Bullshit. Bullshit. Show me a timestamp. I tried to find it. No, Razor Knight. I did not do it right now. It was just a dream. Hootie doesn't remember it. I trust Hootie. I trust Hootie 100%. No. You guys got to show me timestamps. You guys got to show me timestamps. I'm not just gonna do that willy-nilly, you know? Trust the mods. You trust Hootie and not your mods. Last week, Thursday stream on the fan art stream. Oh man. My sister does not like video games. I mean, this man owes me 30,000 gold. Nugget stream. 1 hour, 56 minutes, and 6 seconds. You won't check. I'm gonna check Ansett. 100%. I'm writing that shit down. But it's not on the Nugget stream. That was way too long ago, I think. Nearing 3rd hours. I'm not sure I'm gonna hit you on my Discord after I find it. Well, if I did, I'm fucked. Can I be honest with you guys? If I did, I am like actually fucked. One, for 2 reasons. One, I'd have to tell my sister that I'm a VTuber, and she'll probably be extremely disappointed in me. My sister loves me, so she wouldn't she wouldn't disown me, but she would be very disappointed that I'm a VTuber, right? And 2, I don't think she would go on. I think she would say no. I think she would think that it's a waste of time, and she would not, she just refuse. She would just refuse. Like, she would give me the, the looking down at you, disgusted look, and then I'll be like, yeah, but big sister, I promised them that, I would do a stream where we would just be, chatting together, because they want to see you, right? And then she would be like, I refuse. No, absolutely not. Disgusting. Show her the videos first. Just maintain 9999 subs. No, behind the smile. I would not do it for 10,000. It's for 100,000. Absolutely not for 10,000. I'm not gonna do it for 10. It has to be 100,000. It's not gonna be for 10. If it's for 10,000, that would be like a clear and present danger. That would be an absolute clear and present danger. At 100k subs, you could just cut her a check. My sister doesn't need money. She's pretty rich. She's way richer than me. Random sister be like Asuka looking down face. Exactly. KR, exactly like that. Gonna cash that and take it to the bank. So maintain 99999 subs. Exactly. I just can't. Oh my god. She would fucking destroy. I actually don't know how I would get her to go on stream. She 180% would just say no. How would I even do that? She wouldn't take money. Fan art stream 2, 3 hours and 8 minutes in. Someone in chat mentioned your sister stream at 100k. Who did it? Rivians, who is the traitor that did this? Now I've got a picture of her looking down at you, killing a vampire. Spent more time drawing her than you. Oh man. I don't know, Wesley. I don't know. I don't think I'll ever hit 100k. Cause all right, let's look at it this way. How long did it take Holostars? The male division of Hololive. How long did it take them to hit 100k? It took them a very long time, and they had a major corporation backing them, right? I honestly don't think I'll be able to ever hit that. That's if a corporation has trouble doing it, how the hell would I, right? So I don't think it's a big risk. I don't think it's a big risk. I don't know how I actually don't know how I would get her to do that. What about your Chad brother? My brother would 100% be on a stream. Yeah. My brother would actually be on a stream, and he would think it's hilarious. My brother thinks nerd shit is hilarious. I don't know, Randon, your growth is pretty fast, like unprecedentedly fast. Yo, I could show you like 10 examples of VTubers that started at the same time as me or after me, and they're growing faster than me. I could show you 10 examples. I don't think I'm maybe a little bit faster than average, but I'm not like super fast, you know? We're going at a good little clip, you know? I'm not rushing. I'm not rushing, you know? Yo, 10K maybe. The problem is my brother is deployed. I don't want to say where he's deployed right now, but he is deployed, so he's not in the country. Yeah. There's a whole discussion you could have about the Holostars growth, but don't go betting either one based on them. Yeah, that might be true, Burb. Burb, you got. All right, Random, I'm activating my Indian bot farm. Get ready for 100K. Anson, I beg you, please don't. I actually don't know how I would get my sister onto a stream. How would I freaking do that? I think if I got on my hands and knees and like bashed my head into the ground and begged her to go on stream, she might. But like, she would not have a fun time doing it. She would be very, very disdainful of what I do. I could show you 2,000 VTubers that have grown ridiculously slower than you, though. Yeah, I mean, you know, some people grow faster, some people grow slower, right? And then some people don't grow for years, and then overnight they just explode, right? You know? Secret brother technique, genuflect. Exactly, Burb. If I genuflected, I might. Reminds me of Mio and Nichijou being bullied by her sister. Yeah, KR. That's like actually, like, I kind of identify with Mio out of like all of the main girls in Nichijou. And I guess Mio's sister, she's kind of a joker though. My sister's not a joker. She's a pretty serious person. She's pretty serious. If you fail to get your sister, you give us the karaoke stream. All right, you know what, Onlykind? Yeah, absolutely. I hate failing though. If I actually made a promise, Ribians, I'm gonna check that timestamp that you gave me. If I actually made this promise, I'll do it. Probably starting around like 90K. I'll start like strategizing. What if she's watching right now? I almost said something pretty insensitive. I almost said that I would like off myself, which is really insensitive. I shouldn't say stuff like that. If my sister is watching me, oh my god, I would just die of embarrassment. I identify with the ghost kid. Went super Nogeza slamming her head into the concrete. Yep. I've seen stats that the typical streamer has 2 to 4 viewers per stream. Brandon is already a big VTuber. You know. Yo, Junk. Hello. How you doing? How's your stream? Were you dressed up as Crimbo? Yo! That's 462, I believe. 462. Hello. Randon super strats activated. Randon, I clipped it. Okay. All right, guys. Can we pause a little bit from our campfire chat? I need to check. I desire to headpat the Randon. Adam, one day. Yon roku ni. Yeah. Yon. Hello. All right, I'm gonna watch this. Oh, god damn it. Who the hell is Serial? Serial, are you in here? Who the fuck? Who's Serial? Why? Why would you do that? Oh my god. 44, take care. Let's take a break from our break at campfire and watch a clip. Oh my god. Oh no. Cyril. Oh. Fuck. Oh my god. So I actually made the promise. Oh my god. Good morning, Milda. Good morning. I just realized I actually made like... Hey, Randon, what's the spookiest thing that's happened to you out on the trails? Let me think. Nothing really. Nothing super spooky. You know, in hindsight, I could have rickrolled Randon. You could have. You could have. Now we push for growth. Randon, I'm gonna become your first official clipper just so I can watch you slipping like that again. Kybal, please, no. Although, Kybal, I think you might be too late. I think warm gazpacho is the first clipper. Your sister's ours, fool. I can't miss Randon moaning over his promises. Today we see a man's soul briefly, an orc's soul briefly leave his body. Oh shit. I don't think my sister would give me an hour. She'd probably say like, I'll give you 30 minutes. And if they say anything like weird or if they say anything weird, I'm just gonna leave. And I'll be like, okay, fine. Adnap, hello, hello. We got distracted. We got a little bit sidetracked. Nathan Lee, hello, hello. We got a little bit sidetracked because I just got receipts that verify that if I hit 100k subs, I have to get my sister on here, which I really don't want to. I like 100% don't want to, ever. Ah, god damn it. Gazpacho already clipped the pegging thing. Ah, fuck. That's gonna be a short 30 minutes. Kind of wondering what Randon's sister's voice is. Alright, so my sister... my sister is... I'm not gonna say fake. But she's kind of fake. When she's around people that she doesn't know very well, when she's around people that she has two faces, right? She has an outward face and then she has a face for like her family, right? So when she, like, even my friends, even my real life friends that see her, they think that she's a very nice, sweet-natured, just like a general, like, lady-like person, right? Exactly, she's got like a customer service voice. Sheriff Graham's got the right idea. Like, even my friends think that my sister is a very nice, mild-mannered, feminine, whatever you want to call it, right? And then when they leave and it's just me and my brother, she completely drops that act. It's like a 180-degree turn. Like, the pitch of her voice drops like noticeably, and then she's just like very taciturn and like, you do this now, you know? Yeah, that's my sister. So like, if I get her on stream, like, she's, you know, my mom has that customer service voice. Yeah, you know. If she heard this, I think she will kill you. Yeah, I mean, I told you guys that one time I came home from school and she was eating an entire tub of Costco ice cream, right? Like a 2-gallon tub of ice cream. She's just fucking eating that entire thing. When she was a kid, she also ate sticks of butter. Yo, your sister sounds like she's named Kevin. She's gonna have that nice voice. Yes, exactly. Keep in mind that my sister is an ultra marathon runner. Keep in mind that, like, my sister eats like that because she's been an ultra marathon runner since she was in like late high school. She could run like 40 miles straight in one day. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine running 40 miles in one day? That's like fucking insane. When I bike 40 miles, like, I feel it. I can bike up to like 160 miles, but at around mile 40, like, it feels fucked up. I was like, ooh, that's not good. And my sister just fucking runs 40 miles. It's insane. Is your sister two-faced? Yes, AJ. Unfortunately, I love my sister. My sister is the person that I respect the most in this world. My sister is just like a big influence. I think my sense of justice comes from my sister. Like, everything that I like about myself, I learned from my sister, but she is very, very two-faced. 100%. 40 miles is 65 kilometers, yeah. My sister is actually, she's pretty tall, I guess. She's pretty tall. when she shrunk lately. We actually discussed this. She shrunk ever since she had kids. So she used to be like 5'9", 5'10", and then now she's like 5'8". So she's pretty tall. But like my brother and I like tower over her. We're like over like a head taller than her, you know? My sister's not She-Hulk height. She's not that tall. She's like 5'8", 5'9", something like that. My sister just eats green olives out of the jar. I do that, Razor. I love green olives. Oh, delicious. Brandon's sister, until proven otherwise, will now be represented by She-Hulk. She's pretty skinny. I'm not gonna lie. My sister's like pretty skinny. Cause she ultra marathon runs, you know? She's like pretty skinny. She's not like jacked. She's never weightlifted in her life, you know? Has she ever weightlifted? You know, I think she did weightlift. I think she did. But she doesn't weightlift. She's not like me and my brother. Me and my brother used to be power lifters. Like actual power lifters, you know? Although my brother went more for like bodybuilding and I went more for like functional strength. I don't know. Are your nieces and nephews, or my nieces, also little giants? They're pretty tall. I've heard from my sister that they're by far the tallest in their class, you know? You know? I agree with Anston. She-Hulk. I'm Shrek. I'm actually Shrek, yeah. It's fairly normal for women to act nice around others because being stern or taciturn, as you say, is a good way to get pejoratives thrown on you. That might be true, Domo. That might be true. But it's also because, like, my sister basically runs our family. She's the only responsible person in our family. She's the only one keeping our family from falling apart at the seams. So, you know, she's like, we've actually gotten drunk and had this discussion. My sister's relation to me is actually closer to like a father figure than a sister. Does that make sense? She's like closer to a father figure. That counts for my brother too. She's more like a dad to me and my brother than like a sister. And she had to be because of the family that we grew up in, you know? So like when my sister tells us to do something, it's absolutely to our benefit and she's absolutely knows what she's doing. So we just fucking do what she says, no question, you know? This is my sister who is also my father, Rose. It's weird because as an autistic assigned female birth, I couldn't develop that if I wanted to. Yeah, KJ. I mean, you know, everybody is made differently. There's nothing wrong with that. So she's a daddy then. She has kids. She has orc sons. She's a daddy. Weird plot. Yeah, it's a little weird. It's a little weird. Are you the youngest sibling? No, Joseph and me. I'm the middle child. The brother that I talk about is younger than me. So I've got a younger brother and an older sister. I have a customer service voice as well. I've been working retail for a decade and I forgot to turn it off. Oh, that sucks. Brandon, are you a Greek god? Your sister father? Is your brother uncle son available? Rand Brady. I have an older brother and a younger sister, the reverse. Oh, interesting. Wildfire, hello. How you doing? We got kind of sidetracked. For some reason, we're talking about my family. Brandon, you make it sound like you and your brother are bodybuilders. That makes me... I mean, my brother is absolutely a bodybuilder type. My brother like lifted for aesthetics when he was in college, when he was at the Air Force Academy. I was more for like functional strength. If that makes sense. I don't know how to describe it. It is what it is. And I feel like people that live for functional strength always kind of shit on bodybuilders. Kind of like you just want to look good. It's like, no, dude. Bodybuilders are like fucking badass, dude. Like, all right, so I think the main thing that separates like a strongman versus a bodybuilder is the cutting phase. And we're not talking about like self-harm. Do you guys know what the cutting phase is? Do you have any bodybuilders up in here? Like when you look at like like a movie jacked dude, like a movie star that's like jacked, right? Nobody maintains that. Nobody looks like that 100% of the time. You only look like that after you do a cutting phase, which is like you just fucking starve yourself. It's like a really it's painful, like, and it's like not good. Yeah, you stop drinking water. It's like, oh man. And then like people do that because you go to like a bodybuilding competition and you need to like look aesthetically perfect. So like a week before the competition, you go through this phase, which is like really, it's probably bad for your body. It's probably not healthy for you, but you do it, and you do it to like add that definition, right? In my like weightlifting career, I've never done a cutting phase. I've never done that. Like I just eat a shit ton of protein and then I lift, and then my goal is to lift more weights the next time, you know? I like cutting way more than bulking. Bulking is awful, but cutting is not very long. Yeah, but like, oh man, cutting is like scary as fuck. Restless cut too. Yeah, Aripi knows what I'm talking about. But when they're not cutting, are they stronger than functional weightlifters? I'd say Amelia and they're about the same. It just really depends, right? Yeah, powerlifters never cut. Yeah, for raw strength, there's no point to cutting. Exactly. So I think that's like that's the main difference between a bodybuilder and a powerlifter. So my brother was a bodybuilder and I was a powerlifter. Like that's the main difference. That's the main difference between us. So my brother looked like really good at one point. Even I was like, you look pretty good, bro. And then my brother never said that about me. My brother we would go to the gym occasionally and he'd be like, damn, like you lift a lot, right? And I'd be like, hell yeah. But like, I never looked good. I just lifted a shit ton of weights, you know? Oh, Meow Kai, thank you. I'm actually out of water. It's actually really hot in my room right now. I might take a short, like 2 or 3 minute break and turn on the AC. I'm like almost out of water. It makes me not want to even bother trying to work out. AJ, I highly recommend it. Working out is really good. It's really good. It's fun. You know what it's like? When you see yourself adding like 10-pound weights or even like 5-pound increments, like when you knew that you like maxed out and you could not lift that weight, and then you work at it, and then the next week you try it and then you can do it, there's nothing better. There's nothing that feels like more satisfying. Does that make sense? Because like there is an actual hard limit to the amount that you can lift. It exists. Like there's an actual number where it's like 5 pounds less and then you could lift it up, and then you add that 5 pounds and you just can't do it anymore, right? And you're like, well shit, I can't lift this much, right? But you work at it, and then next week you try it and then you can do it. Like you can lift the weight that you couldn't lift last week, and that's like the best fucking feeling in the world. Oh! It's like addictive. You know what it reminds me of? It's like grinding in an MMO. You know, it's like small, visible incremental gains, and it just gets addictive. You get super addicted to like, you know, being able to lift more than you could last week. You get into the numbers game. You're like, oh yeah, like the numbers are going up, and I love it, and it just gets really, really addictive. That's 225 pounds before working out. After working out, down to 185. Hell yeah. I went back into losing weight because I got the weight back up. I mean, you know, it fluctuates, man. I did weight training whenever it rained during PE. It honestly opened up how good it makes you feel. Yeah. Hellboy son, hello, welcome. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. We're supposed to be talking about camping. We got sidetracked. We're talking about like my family for some reason. I don't know. I guess you guys like talking about my family. It's weird. It's definitely true that I have a very weird family, though. I think most of why I ended up being a weird person is because I have a weird family, you know? When I get the balls to come out and start, I want to channel the extra energy into lifting or something, become a short Hulk. Hell yeah, KJ. Hell yeah. Then again, body dysmorphia is a bastard, so I don't think I could gain the confidence to work out publicly. Yeah, AJ. I'm kind of the same. It's you know what I did to get around that, AJ? I like to go to a 24-hour gym and lift at like 2 in the morning. In college, I used to do that. In college, I used to like sleep after class, so like 4 p.m. to midnight, and then I would lift weights at the 24-hour gym at like 2 or 3 in the morning when there was nobody there. You know, that's how I did it. Grinding for those health points. Yeah. Any scout tips, Harold? Any scout tips? What are some good tips? I gave you the source local wood tip. What else do we have? Let me think about that. Harold, I'll get back to you. Never had much progress in strength in big lifts, except for deadlifts. I think it's one of my long limbs. Yeah, deadlifts were my favorite. I used to consistently bench 200 while weighing about 200, so I guess that's pretty good. Yeah, body weight, that's a really good lift. That's a really good goal, you know? I got Gary with the D's just nuts. Alright, cool, Adam. Congrats, dude. Ranlore. Did I miss anything good while I was building a green velvet armchair? Why? What? I'm guessing, Astro, it's in a video game. I can't imagine you building a green velvet armchair in real life. Soundshock VT, hello, hello. Daddy Brandon, how's you? Good evening. I'm good. How are you? How are you? For me, I feel a lot better when I have a gym partner. I focus on my partner more than others who might be looking at me. That's true, all. And it's always nice to have a spotter, right? Like, you need a spotter. Especially if you're benching. Like, you just need someone to spot you. What's your bench record? I don't even remember. What was my bench record? It was over 300, but I don't remember what it was at. I think 315, something like that. 305, 315. My bench was not that good. The thing that I'm like super proud of is my overhead press. At one point, I got my overhead press almost to 200 pounds, which is like pretty scary. I got it to like 205 overhead press, which is like no joke. 205, 215. It wasn't 225. 225 is 2 plate, which is like fucking ridiculous. But I remember getting close to 2 plate overhead press, which is like, I felt pretty good about that. That means if you weigh around 200 pounds, at one point I could just pick you up over my head and throw you. Benevel, hello. Arcanos, hello, welcome. Enliven, hello. You're not late, you're just on time. We actually branched away from talking about, I want to get back into camping soon. I love me some VTubers that can bench press me. Please pick me up. I mean, I just think overhead pressing is better than benching. And I know a lot of people really like benching, but like, I just think the bench press is like the most overrated lift, IMO. I think overhead press is cooler. And then like if you're going for like maximum strength, the squat is the most important. AJ, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to repeat that. This is a gym stream now that you're strong enough to carry your camping gear. Yeah, Burb. Yeah. Any tips for a first-time camper? Yo Google. Welcome. Okay. Yeah, Google. Let's stop the weightlifting talk. Let's go back into camping. This is a camping stream. Harney, welcome. Yeah, Google. I highly recommend car camping at first. If you don't have a car, you could find a friend or a relative that has a car. Don't go camping by yourself. Go camping with one other person. Camp at a state or national park that has a campground, because those campgrounds usually have built-in toilets and showers, right? So you don't need to worry about that. And when you go car camping, you can carry a lot more stuff, you know? Yeah. Let's get into gear talk, right? Assuming that you have a car, you have a bunch of buddies, and you're gonna go car camping, like what do you buy, right? What do you buy? What are you buying? What are you selling? Steel pots are good, yeah. Cast iron is really good, yep. Which forest looked like it's from another world? How cool was it or something? I don't know. Yeah, Google. If you have a car and you live in the States or Canada or anything like that, I guarantee you live within 1 or 2 hours of a campground. Like an actual state park or a national park, you Google. I highly recommend going to like a state park or a national park, a campground. It's actually better if it's further away. I think I would say like 1 to 2 hours away from where you live, you know? You get out there and you're gonna want to camp, right? This is tough. Camping gear gets really expensive, but it doesn't need to be. I always hate to tell people this because I don't like Walmart. I don't like Walmart. I don't like Walmart as a company, right? But they have like really cheap camping gear. They actually have really cheap camping gear. You could buy a 2-person tent at Walmart for like $40, 30 or $40, you know? And if you're a first-time camper, like that'll do you, you know? That'll do you. Like a $30, $40 tent. There's nothing wrong with that cuz you don't know if you're going to like it. I'll tell you about my camping gear, all right? I have a backpacking tent. It's a freestanding backpacking tent. It weighs a little under 2 pounds. So if you have a laptop, my tent probably weighs less than your laptop. It cost me about $800. It's an $800 tent, right? I would not recommend somebody that's going out camping for the first time to buy an $800 tent. That's like insane. That's absolutely fucking crazy. Anybody that recommends you to go buy an $800 tent for your first time camping is a douchebag. He's like a certified, I guarantee you they're a douchebag. Like they're not worth getting to know. So honestly, I don't like Walmart, but if it's your first time going camping out, I do think that you should get like a Walmart tent, you know? Like a $40 tent. You don't need to dig too deep, you know? You don't need to dig too deep into your pockets to get like a $40 tent from Walmart, you know? Yeah, it's $800. It's like super expensive. Steals a grain of rice from the bento. You can't. There's a force field around this, Adam. Adam, there's a force field around my bento. Yeah. So get a cheap tent. Get like a $40 tent. How much is a typical tent? That's a good question. You could get a decent tent for about $100. If you go to like REI, you can get a decent tent for about $100 to $200, you know? Yeah, Astro, that's probably a 4 seasons tent. That's probably a tent designed to be used like year round. Like a winter camping tent with a hot tent capability. Hot tents are fucking expensive. Hot tents are super expensive, yeah. Brandon, it's been a couple months. Are you gonna eat your bento? Hootie, this is a brand new bento. Every time I go live, Woozy Mama makes me a new bento. Because she's the best goddamn mama in the entire VTuber community. You'll never find a better one. This is a brand new This is a brand new bento that she made for me tonight. It's delicious. I have a 1-person shark-shaped tent that I love to death. That's probably a backpacking tent. Yeah, probably. What the fuck? Why is it 800? It's because it weighs less than 2 pounds. It weighs less than 2 pounds. It's got extremely light tent poles. It's just a good tent. It's a hell of a tent. I love it. Yeah. Lighter than a laptop. How many people? It's a 2-person tent, but I use it by myself because I'm a thick boy. Like I have a 2-person tent, but nobody else can fit in my tent. I don't even think a doggo could fit in my tent. I don't even think a dog could fit in my tent. It's just me. It's just for me. Anyways, in my opinion, the best bang for buck for a tent, you're gonna want to spend about $100 to $200 at like an REI or like whatever, right? But you don't know yet if you want to continue camping, right? Some people just might not like it, and I respect that. I don't judge people for not liking camping, you know? So just buy a $40 tent from Walmart at first, right? And then at Walmart, you can also buy a camp stove. They have like a propane camp stove. They're pretty cheap. You could probably buy that for about like 20 to $30, right? You should bring steel pots from home. Don't buy new ones. Don't buy new pots yet. Don't buy like a cast iron. If you have a cast iron, bring that shit. That's amazing, right? What else do you need for like a first-time camper? You should buy a sleeping bag for sure. You should buy you need a sleeping pad. You absolutely need a sleeping pad. Let me tell you about a freaking sleeping pad. You need a sleeping pad. how do I describe this? People think that a sleeping pad is for comfort. It's like, oh, I don't want to sleep on the hard ground. Like, I want to be a little bit more comfortable. There's a more important reason why you need a sleeping pad. You need a sleeping pad because you can actually get hypothermia. Like if you have a blanket over you, or even a sleeping bag, and you're sleeping against the ground, you can get hypothermia. Like, you need an insulator between you and the ground, right? Because you think about it, it's like if you're sleeping against the ground is infinitely colder than your body, right? You're sleeping against the earth. You're sleeping against the entire fucking planet, right? Yeah, like, so like even in the height of summer, the ground is going to be like 70 degrees, right? Your body is typically around 100 degrees Fahrenheit, right? Like, you can get hypothermia sleeping against the ground. Like, you need a sleeping pad. Like, I don't care if it's in the summer. I don't care if, like, especially if it's in the winter. In the winter, it can get like really bad. You can actually die if you sleep in the winter without a sleeping pad. Get a sleeping pad. Yeah. Blankets work too. Yeah, if you get like a really thick blanket and then you pad against the ground, yes, that'll work as well. Actually, that's true, huh? If you're camping on a budget, don't buy a sleeping pad. Buy a very thick blanket, a thick-ass blanket, and use that to insulate yourself from the ground. Yes, that's actually true. Just buy something to keep yourself off the ground. Like, you'll actually get hypothermia, like, if you don't use a sleeping pad. Yeah. Fun for you, it's true. I do not. I absolutely do not. Air mattresses work. Yeah, Atomize. Air mattresses are really, really effective. Yep. I think a thick sleeping bag also works. Something to insulate you. Yes. Wool blankets. Yep, they work. Nah, buy a 2K tent. The ground is amazing. Electricity, grounded. Heat, grounded. Is the force field on the bento magic? I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways. Hi, I just came into the stream. I just want to say hi. KZ, welcome. Pull up a chair. If you want to lurk, if you're just stopping by to say hi, thank you. I appreciate it. Plot twist. The Earth is just a mega cryptid we live on that drains only a little bit of energy each time so as not to make us aware. Benevel, do you read Discworld? Do you read Discworld? The plot of Discworld is that the entire world is on the back of a turtle, a cosmic turtle, flying through space. I love it. I love the image of that the entire world is on, like, the back of a turtle. I use Randon as my insulating pad. Okay. I can respect that. This might be a stupid question, but how do you camp when it's snowing in winter? I've never seen snow here. 44. I've gone snow camping a couple times. It's not fun. It's like super not fun. It's like, it's tough. It's like, actually, how do I describe it? Okay, let me think about this. I've never gone hot tent camping. I think hot tent camping looks really fun. I've been snow camping while I was on bicycle tour. And like, when you're on bicycle tour, you have a very, very minimum amount of gear. And it's not pleasant. How did I deal with snow camping on a bicycle tour? I just found out about you yesterday while in the middle of class. You're just very cool and chill to watch. Oh, KZ, thank you so much. Rin, welcome back. Hello. Ice fishing camping is an experience. I've never gone ice fishing. It sounds really, really cool, and I would love to do it. Every time my dad tries to go camping, it pours down rain when everything is set up. Domino, I actually really love camping in the rain. It's like it's a really fun, there's nothing funner than like being inside and safe while it's like shitty out. When it's like really shitty outside. Anywho. Meow. Goodbye. Thank you for coming out. Appreciate it. Okay. How do you survive while camping in the snow? Layers. The way that I survived, the coldest that I ever camped out in while I was bicycle touring, it was 5 degrees Fahrenheit. Can somebody give me a Celsius check? How cold is 5 degrees 5 degrees Fahrenheit in Celsius? It was fucking 5 degrees. It was very cold. Yeah, 5 degrees Fahrenheit. What is that? What is that in Celsius? Yeah, it's negative 15. That's the coldest that I've ever camped out in. Yeah. So, how did I survive that night? Tent, very high quality sleeping pad. I had a 0 degree bag. I have a 0 degree sleeping bag. So technically, like, my sleeping bag is enough, right? If I have a sleeping bag rated to 0 degrees, then like it should be enough, right? But it wasn't enough. It was like fucking cold, right? So how I survived was that I put on literally every single piece of clothing that I had with me on that trip. I wore everything. I had 3 shirts. I had 3 shirts, 2 sweaters, my down jacket, and my rain jacket. I was wearing like 4 pairs of socks. I had like everything on. I wore everything. everything in my clothing bag I put on. And then I have a little trick for you guys. I have a little trick, all right? Once you're all bundled up and you're like inside the sleeping bag, what you need to do is you need to eat. That's my secret trick for staying alive in that type of weather. Once you're completely insulated, I ate 2 Cliff Bars and then I went to sleep and then I woke up toasty warm. So the thing is, like, I'm sure you guys already know this, but you know that like after you eat, your body temperature raises by about 2 to 3 degrees. Like your body temperature goes up after you've eaten because you've eaten calories and your body is literally like, you know, when they say, oh, you're burning calories, your body is literally burning calories. Like it's actually generating heat, like after you eat. So you eat. First of all, you insulate, then you eat, and then you go to sleep, and then you wake up toasty warm. Do not drink a bunch of whiskey. That's not a good idea. I know Ansett is joking around because they like to josh around, but like, do not drink when it's that cold, and you have to sleep out there. Yes, chocolate is even better. Yeah, chocolate is even better. So I wore everything that I owned. I bundled up in my 0 degree sleeping bag, and then I ate 2 Cliff Bars, and then I went to sleep, and then I woke up toasty warm. Yeah. Randon, may I call you senpai? Reno, yes, you may absolutely call me senpai. Monochromatic palette, hello. How you doing? What would you have done differently if you went camping again and it was that cold? I would have brought more food. Yes. Monochromatic palette, I didn't bring enough food. That night where it was 5 degrees, I didn't bring enough food. I was miserable. I woke up hungry, I ate, and I was still hungry, and then I got on my bike, and then I had to ride about 30 miles to the next town. So I got up, and it was like 10 degrees. I didn't have enough food. I had to like pack everything up, put it onto my bike, and then I had to ride 30 miles to the next town to eat. So I was like hungry while I was bicycling, and I felt like shit. So the main thing that I fucked up there was that like I didn't bring enough food. Yeah, that's what I would have changed. That's a good question. Thank you for the question. Eat beef jerky and noodles. Make sure to bring tons of water. Now, here's that's another good thing. Yeah, Legendary Energy Beef had a good point. When it's that cold, you have to keep your water in your sleeping bag with you. It will freeze. It will freeze solid, and then you won't have any water when you wake up. So what I did was that I kept all of my water bottles with me in my sleeping bag to keep them unfrozen. Yes, the water will freeze unless you fucking like keep it in your sleeping bag with you to keep it warm. You know. Does it make any difference if you eat something warm? Like if you turn the chocolate into hot chocolate? Probably a little, but no. Like you could. I ate Cliff Bars that were like rocks, James. Because once it's in your stomach and it's being digested, it will generate heat. It doesn't matter whether it's hot or cold, you know? For some reason, I just think of Survivor Man and his tendency to sleep near fire, bring a stone or the... Yeah, exactly. Would a cooler be recommended for a camping trip? Yes, Left-Handed Gamer, please, bring a cooler for your food. Yes. And here's a pro tip. If you're car camping, do your meal prep at home. Do your meal prep at home. You will thank me for it. a lot of people bring like a cutting board and knives, like kitchen knives, out to a campground, right? It is a miserable experience chopping up vegetables and preparing like raw food at a campground. It is not a good experience. It doesn't feel good. There's bugs everywhere. It's like pretty shitty. I'm not gonna lie. Like what you should do, like let's say you're gonna make an omelet, right? With like onions, bell peppers, a little bit of garlic, you know? You chop that shit up. You chop up all the veggies that you're gonna need, right? In your kitchen at home, and then put it into a Ziploc bag. If you need to, double bag that shit, right? Double Ziploc bag it, and then put it into your cooler. And then when you need to cook at the camp, you just pull out a Ziploc bag and then throw that shit into a hot pan, and then you're away. You know what I'm saying? Like, do all of your preparation, like, you know, like before you cook at home, you have to like chop stuff up. You have to like measure stuff out. Do that at home in your kitchen. Ziploc bag it, and then when you get out onto the campsite, you can just cook. You can just cook forehead. Do all of your meal prep at home. You know. That's a good tip for camping, I think, for first time campers. Don't do your meal prep. Don't do your kitchen prep at the campsite. Do it at home and Ziploc bag it and then get it out there. You know. Rock bars, lunch for the bugs. Yeah. Woo. Do not keep your food in your sleeping area. Yes. Astro, most state and national campgrounds will have a bear box. Keep all of your shit that's like food that can be eaten in the bear box. Do not keep it in your tent. Do not keep it in your car. I guess you could keep it in your car. Although, like, I've seen bears like scratch at a car to get at food. Keep it in a bear box. It's like a big metal box with like a locking mechanism. Yeah, KR. It's a big metal box that the campground installs at every campsite, and then you can lock it, and then like a bear can't get into it. What if I want to meet the bears? Kybel? I know you're joking, but like, I don't want you to get hurt. I know you're joking, Kybel. So like, but like, unironically, like, I don't want you to get hurt. And bears are very, very dangerous. So like, yeah. Yeah, Kybel, please don't meet the bears. Like, you'll get hurt, and I'll feel really bad if you get hurt, because I don't want you to get hurt. Avid, what if I'm a bear? I mean, then that's your kin, you know? You hang out with your kin. It's a big box at a camp that you always see. Yeah. I want to pet the bears. Warm Gazpacho, please don't. Oh, it would be heartbreaking if Warm Gazpacho got hurt. Real animal bears will brutally rip you apart. Yeah. What if I can't fit all this cake in a box? Okirani, hello, welcome. I just gotta wrestle with him a bit, you know? Give him a gold slap. I've seen bears IRL, they're kind of scary. I was at a friend's cabin in the dead of winter, and there was a bear lurking around. Yeah, bears are like fucked up, man. They're scary as shit. Bears are huge. I've actually had this talk with people. You know what's really funny? I think it's really funny that a lot of people think that a wolf is like the size of a German Shepherd. Like, in their mind's eye, when they think of a wolf, they think of a German Shepherd. Wolves are way bigger than German Shepherds. Wolves are like twice the size of a German Shepherd. Wolves are like fucking big, dude. You don't want to fuck with a wolf. Like, wolves are huge, right? I think a lot of people, when they think about a wolf, they think about how big they think a bear is. Like, they imagine a bear being like the size of a coffee table and like maybe a little bit taller. What they imagine as a bear is actually the size of a wolf, and what they think a bear is like gargantuan. Like, you have no idea how big a bear. Bears are like fucking huge. Bears can get the size of like a smart car. Do you guys know what a smart car is? Bears are massive. Bears are like huge. Bears are like the size of one of those little small like cars, you know? Bears are incredibly big. You don't want to fuck with the bear, ever. I'm more afraid of coffee tables than bears. Avin, I don't understand your priorities, but I respect the hell out of you. Let's go. Swin Diesel, hello, welcome. There's a lot of bears where I live. It's definitely good to know how to handle yourself in case you see one. Yeah. Moose are massive. Moose are incredibly huge. A moose is like insanely huge. I think a moose is what people think an elephant is sized. Like what you imagine an elephant in your mind's eye sized up against you is how big a moose is. And an actual elephant is like the size of like a fucking T-Rex. Moose are insanely huge. Moose are incredibly big. Quilava, welcome. Thank you for coming in. How you doing? Nature really said, let's make one of the deadliest land predators and give it cute little eyes, ears, and big adorable paws. Yeah. That's what nature did. Yeah, moose are like freaking huge. You don't mess with a moose. A moose is the size of an SUV. Yeah. Bears are huge and strong, but I still want to pet them. Gazpacho, isn't it the round ears? Can we get into a little bit of I'm gonna talk about like VTubers for just a second. My serotonin button when I see a VTuber concept is round ears. I think big round ears are like fucking adorable, and it's like yes, like like the serotonin button in my brain just gets like spammed when I see big round ears. Big round ears are so freaking cute. Like, do you guys know Maruni? You guys know Maruni? The mouse, the librarian mouse VTuber? She's a mouse VTuber, and she's got like super round ears, like perfectly round ears. And whenever I see her model, like my brain just flatlines. Yeah, Super Nenechi, exactly. Rats, yeah. I'm gonna show you guys Maruni. Like the perfectly round ears just send me every time. Maruni. Here we go. Is there a good picture? Maruni, you gotta have like a ref image. Maruni, I beg you. Well, anyways, you guys could dive through her Twitter. I love perfectly round ears. I love round ears. So we're gonna go back to bears, right? Bears in real life have super round ears, and I think they're super fucking cute. So I totally understand when people say that they just want to like pet and hug a bear, because the round ears are like, it's round. This thing has to be friendly. Round means friendly, right? And I understand that, but please don't get near a bear, because bears will fucking eat you. Bears are like incredibly dangerous. Hey, Randon, I'm not going to stay for long. Just want to drop in and see what's going on. Have a good rest of the stream. Quilava, thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, thank you. You mentioned her before. Yeah. She's heckin' cute, man. Like the round ears. They just send me every time. Every time. I love the round ears. They can also bite my head and pop it off. Yeah. Like, bears have no business having ears that round. They should have triangle ears to denote that they're dangerous, right? The triangle ears are like, hey, back off. You don't want to fuck with me. And then the round ears are like, I'm okay to pet. I'm cute. Come pet me. Bears will literally end me, but worth it. Fun fact, bears can only run at 40 miles per hour, so you could probably make it. I can't run at 40 miles an hour. That's insane. I can't even bike at 40 miles an hour unless I'm going downhill. Brandon, do you know anything about the principles of animation that has to do with the roundness you're talking about? I don't, actually. I lived with two illustrators, and both of those illustrators were dating animators, and they taught me stuff. They taught me about tweening. Do you guys know what tweening is? I vaguely know the principles of tweening. That's about as far as my animation knowledge goes. I'm a sexy sprinter. Let's go. Try running faster. Triangular things are aggressive. Round is friendly. Square is strong and stoic. Ansett knows, understands. Exactly. Yo, hyenas are heckin' cute, man. KR, hyenas are freaking cute. Who do I look like, Usain Bolt? Even Usain Bolt can't run 40 miles an hour, right? What's Usain Bolt's top speed? I'm pretty sure it's not 40 miles an hour. That's like insane. This guy I worked with said he once literally headbutted a bear. He was walking through the woods looking down and he hit his head on a black bear's butt. Actually, black bears are pretty small. No pointer. Black bears tend to be pretty small. Not too big, not too big. Like 300 to 500 pounds, right? So I believe that, you know? You can also shoot a bear and the bullet will bounce off their skull and annoy them. Oh my god. Only 40 miles per hour. The fastest someone has ever run is 33 miles. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, I'm pretty sure Usain Bolt can't go 40 miles an hour. That's crazy. I carry knives when I go camping. That's about as heavy as I go. If I'm going really deep, I have bear spray. I have a bear pepper spray. Bear spray is like really, really useful. Bear spray is more useful than a firearm. I'm gonna be honest. Against bears, you want bear spray if you go out into the woods and like you're gonna be worried about bears. Yeah. It's only 40. I can count to 40 in like 30 seconds. Pointy is bad because knives are triangular and triangles have points. Knives are bad, so point equals bad. Yeah, I like that logic right there. Usain Bolt's average ground speed was 37.58 kilometers. Hello, I think the highest trained athlete can run to maybe a little above 30 miles per hour. The average person will run much less. Yeah. These people are calling this dude out. Let's go. Oreo, hello, welcome. Black bears are also more cowardly than grizzlies. Yeah. The secret to survival is zigzagging. Maybe? Your pointy ears mean not to mess with you. Yeah. I have my pass, you know? I have a bear-related story. My dad used to work in a pretty isolated areas. One of his coworkers ran into an aggressive bear and ended up just flinging a monkey wrench at it to scare it away. Ooh. Triangle is pizza. Pizza is also round, so pizza's dangerous. No. KR. It's okay if it's triangular, but it comes from a circle. The original form is still circle, therefore it's good and cute. So pizzas are super cute. They're heckin' cute. I thought zigzagging was for alligators. I didn't know that actually. Zigzagging helps get rid of alligators. Huh. Bear spray only works on bears. It works on everyone. Like if you bear spray a human being, like you'll fuck them up. So don't use bear sprays on human beings. I wonder, can an orc take a grizzly bear in a fight? Oreo, absolutely not. One-on-one, I will never be able to take a grizzly bear in a fight. Unless you give me a high-powered rifle with like a 308 cartridge. Don't give me the intermediate bullshit. If it's a handgun, I'll just fucking die. Like I need a 308 or better to be able to take a grizzly bear in a fight. Hand to hand, I'll get fucking destroyed by a grizzly. Grizzlies are like, I think they're over 1,000 pounds, right? They're like 1,500 pounds. Atomize, you've never seen a grizzly before. A 45 ACP will not take a grizzly. I don't even think a 44 mag would either. Like, you need a 308. Like, you need a high-powered cartridge. You need, like, a long rifle cartridge to take a grizzly. Like, don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Grizzlies are insanely big. You guys are, like, underestimating how terrifying a grizzly bear is. It's very... Atomized. I'm telling you, brother, grizzlies are insanely huge. Grizzlies are insanely big. Like, you are underestimating how terrifying a grizzly bear is. Yo, Kodiak bears. Naomi, I know what you're talking about. Kodiak bears are even scarier. Oh my god. I can take on a bear in a fight. I would be more flexible to this response if they didn't say grizzly bear. Look up a grizzly bear. Like, do not fuck with grizzly bears. Yeah. Grizzly bears are insanely big. Like, oh my god. Grizzly bears are fucking terrifying. Kodiak bears are even scarier than grizzly bears. Don't fuck with an actual full-size bear. I could take a bear. Kodiak bears are the chattest of grizzlies. Exactly. Domo understands. To scare bears, you need to be loud and big, so I can do Fortnite dance my way to scaring bears. I mean, the problem, Gazpacho, is that, like, this is assuming that, because bears can get very aggressive. They can decide that they just want to kill and eat you. It happens. It actually happens in the wilderness, right? And in that case, like, you won't be able to scare them off. You can only scare off a bear that is in curiosity mode, right? There are bears that will try to, like, kill you and eat you. Polar bears, yeah, polar bears are the most aggressive bears, IIRC, if I recall correctly. Yeah, polar bears are, like, super aggressive, but they're not the biggest. They're just really, really aggressive, and they have a taste for human flesh, you know? So, like, bears have a mode where they will not be scared off. Their goal is to eat you. And in that case, you need a fucking gun. You need a gun in that case. And you can't use a fucking you can't use a handgun caliber. Like, you can't use a handgun round against a full-size bear that's trying to kill you. Like, you absolutely won't do shit. You'll empty your entire mag into it, and then it'll just eat you. It's stupid because, all right, so, like, there's people that own guns and they think that makes them powerful, right? And yeah, to an extent that's true. Like, a gun is a good equalizer, right? But you have to understand that, like, it doesn't make you invincible. Like, there are different calibers for different types of, like, threats, right? And a handgun caliber was never designed to take on a fully sized, like, 1,500 pound bear. Like, it will shrug that shit off and it'll just eat you. Yes, polar bears are probably the most dangerous bears because they're the most aggressive. Like, grizzlies and Kodiak bears, they don't actively hunt people. Polar bears actively hunt people. They actively will try to hunt and eat you. Like, just for lunch, you know? I'm looking at bear pictures on the internet. Sorry, I can only think of how cute they are. The only guns I care about are these. Yeah, Astro. I'm not much of a gun fan. I only know this much about guns because my brother's a gun nut, and I just learned things by osmosis. Actually, that's how. All right. So, like, random secret to, like, bonding with people. If you ask the most closed off person in the world about their favorite thing, they will just open up. They will just, like, absolutely open up. My brother's, like, extremely quiet, extremely, like, in his own lane, doesn't give a fuck about anything, right? But, like, he's just like a kid on Christmas when I'm like, hey, tell me about guns. Like, he'll just talk my ear off for hours and hours and hours. Guns are not that exciting. They're really not. Yeah, I think they're, I don't know. I mean, it's like a machine, and some people really, really get into it. I get really into bicycles. I could talk for hours about bicycles, about drivetrains, about headset standards. I could talk about saddles. I could talk about tires. I could talk about wheels. I could talk about, like, spoke gauges. I could talk about, like, bicycles for hours, right? And people would be like, that's stupid, Randon. It's just a bicycle forehead, right? And that's how I feel about guns. It's just a fucking gun. It doesn't matter. You put the thingy in it, and then it fires out, and then it makes the bad people go away. You know? Like, who gives a fuck, right? But my brother just loves them. So, like, anytime I want to have a good talk with my brother, I just ask him about guns, and he could just, like, talk my ear off. And then we have a good talk. He's in a good mood, you know? Yeah. I'm not mentally stable enough to even actually hold a gun. Yeah, AJ. Absolutely. A sword? Bears will cringe so hard from my Fortnite dance they will leave me alone. A valid strategy. Bit of a side topic, but the best thing I've ever eaten in my life was wild hunted black bear kielbasa. Kielbasa is a type of sausage, right? That sounds awesome. Yo. Damn, I don't even know how many randoms it takes to wrestle a grizzly. I wonder if there's a convenient orc to bear power chart. All right, let's think about this. Do I have a knife? Is every single random equipped with a knife? If every single random is equipped with a knife, and none of us care about dying, I think 50 randoms would be able to take a grizzly bear. But a lot of us would just get completely destroyed. We would get mauled. I think if every random was equipped with a knife and we were all ready to die, I think 50 of us could take a grizzly. Yeah. Yeah. If it was with our bare hands, I don't think any amount of randoms would be able to take a grizzly. Like, what would I be able to do to hurt? What would I be able to do to actually hurt the grizzly? I don't think I could do anything. It's just too big. It's too thick. It's too thick. Kielbasa is popular here. Lots of Polish descent people. Yo! An orc can take a bear in an unarmed fight. Mackenzie? I love your faith in me. It makes me feel really good. I don't think I could take a bear. I honestly don't think I could. If this is a fight to the death or just to survive the encounter. I don't know. Nagi, hello. How you doing? Welcome. We're talking about bears for some reason. And then, like, people wanted to talk about guns for some reason. I don't own any guns. I don't really like guns. But I know a surprising amount about guns. Because I listen to my brother talk about them a lot. My brother talks like an excited child. Which is, like, I think it's kind of cute. Because he's, like, normally very much a degaff, like, tough guy, I don't give a fuck about anything, like, type dude. But, like, you just get him on the subject of guns and he's just like a kid. He's like an excited kid. It's just cute to watch. It's just cute. 50 randoms in one room in VHA. What are you talking about? You weirdo. I doubt orc biting could do anything to bears. Yeah. I don't think my teeth or my fists would be able to do anything to a bear. Hey, Hatch. Welcome. How you doing, Hatch? How you doing? Bear was attacking my butt. What the hell are you talking about, dude? Being weird. I like guns, but I've never held a gun. It's just strictly video game knowledge. Yeah, that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that, Wesley. Nothing wrong with that. I don't know. I just think, all right, you're talking to someone that, like, doesn't like driving, right? Because the idea of how easy it is to hurt someone while you're driving, like, unnerves me. It makes me really scared when I'm driving because of how easy it would be to, like, kill someone, right? How much worse is a gun? It's like designed to hurt things. So it's kind of like, you know, if a car makes me a 7 on the uncomfortable scale, like, an actual firearm is like a 14, you know? If 50 randoms are in one room, how long until they all lose their say-so cards? That's a good question. What is the half-life of a random say-so card? The half-life is about 40 million years, I think. Hi, everyone, stop making me feel cool and popular. I refuse. Hatch is cool and popular. End of story. I mean, you got 2 big green guns. Exactly, KZ. I got the guns. But honestly, unless it's a black bear, if it's a grizzly bear, I wouldn't be able to take it. If it's a polar bear, no, absolutely not. I'm partially deaf, not to putting my sound-canceling headphones. Shooting range, but it's fun practicing. Yeah, that's fine. Enliven, that's exactly what it's like. How do I describe what it's like talking to my brother normally? Usually, both of us have a whiskey. We're in the backyard. Usually my mom's backyard, and we're both drinking whiskey, and it's like evening, and there's like absolutely no conversation, like no talking whatsoever, just sipping whiskey, and then occasionally going, "Yup, how you been? Yup." It's fucking cold, man. It's getting cold really fast. That's pretty much how I talk to my brother. That's it. Yeah, King of the Hill. Yeah. And like, that's fine. You know? That's fine. But if I want to like actually open up with my brother, I have to play ball, so to speak, you know? I have to play ball. Oh man. On the bright side, 50 bears can't beat a Randon and VTubing. Yo, Oreo, thank you. Yeah, get fucked, bears. Get on my level. Awkward as fuck. Is there somewhere you've never camped before in the world but would love to? Fehu, could I be honest with you? You know what's my dream? I would love to bicycle tour across Japan. Oh, that would be a dream. Do you guys watch Eurocamp? Do you guys watch Eurocamp or Encouragement of Climb? Have you guys watched those anime? Eurocamp, Encouragement of Climb? Watching those two anime made me want to bicycle tour across Japan. You know? Just like fucking ride my bike, have a bunch of camping gear on my bicycle bags, and just like camp in the Japanese countryside, and just go all the way from the southern tip of Japan all the way up to Hokkaido, and then fly back home from Hokkaido. Like just bicycle tour all the way across Japan. That would be a fucking dream. Oh, that would make me so happy. Oh. Me and my brother are awkward, but I'm the ones refusing to talk. You're orcs. You can take the bear if you believe you can. That's true, Dust. If there's enough orcs and we believe that we could take the bear, suddenly we'll be able to kill the bear. Shots fired, bear VTubers. That's commendable. Yeah. Fleshy loves Eurocamp. Let's go. I fucking love Eurocamp. Eurocamp is the reason why I'm interested in camping so much. Yo, Wesley. Yeah. What about Okinawa first? They have a very good beach. Yeah, Crazy Cat. But I wouldn't know how I would take my bike from, because Okinawa is an island and it's very far from the Japanese mainland, right? Like how would I transport my bike from Okinawa to the Japanese mainland? I would probably have to take another airplane, right? Susie Q, hello, welcome. How you doing? Susie? Yo, you caught me live. Hey, thank you for coming out. I appreciate it. We should be talking about camping, but we keep getting sidetracked. As is our want. Let's keep talking about camping, shall we? Unless you want to keep talking about bicycle touring across Japan. That would be a dream. I think I have a dream. My name is Randon Nuring, and I have a dream. Want to be a gangstar. Anyways, I have a dream. My dream is to have 5G technology get to the point where I could bicycle tour and like still be a VTuber. Does that make sense? Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I used to try to bicycle tour once a year, every year, right? I'm probably done with that part of my life. I'm probably not going to bicycle tour again because that means I'd have to go on a hiatus from VTubing, and I refuse to do that. Unless I'm dead. Like, unless I have to be hospitalized, I will never go on a hiatus as a VTuber. So that kind of means I can't really bicycle tour anymore. Like, I will not take a 1-week break. I will not take a 2-week break. Like, it's not going to happen. Unless, like, I need to be hospitalized, right? So if I take a hiatus, like, it's not because of anything less than that, right? Anyways, so my dream is to have, like, 5G or even 6G, right? You see Koopy Quotient? Yeah. Like, I wish to have cell phone data that's good enough for me to stream while I'm on bicycle tour. Like I'll be in my tent at night after I set up my tent and then hook up like a laptop and my iPad to my cell phone, and then I'll just do a just chatting stream in my tent. Could you guys imagine that? Like, that's my dream. If I could see that happen, oh my god, I would do that. I would become the bicycle touring VTuber. Like, it wouldn't be gaming streams anymore because, like, it would be a little bit too tough to do on, like, a shitty laptop. I would be, like, doing just chatting streams in a tent in the middle of Japan, right? Could you imagine that? That would be crazy, right? That's my dream. VTuber touring vlog, that would be cool as hell. Yeah, but not a vlog. I want to stream. This, what we're doing right here, this live stream stuff, this is it. I don't think pre-recorded videos are a substitute for this. There's no way to do that. Like, you know, somebody hear a bear. Eurocamp, but VTubers. Yeah. Monetization when, so we can. Well, Wesley, it's not about the money, right? It's that 5G just isn't in enough places. There's too many blackout zones where there's no reception and you don't get full 5G coverage, right? Like your phone will not download and upload fast enough at the 5G level because you're like too far away from a reception tower or something, right? Like my dream is to have like that reception be like full coverage, and then I could be in the wilderness and just be like, could you imagine like a full-on wilderness just chatting session? That would be fucking cool as hell, man. Ah. Random streams in the remote woods. Gone wrong. Eaten by cryptid. Just chatting. Chilling on the Niwa Plains. Benevel knows what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Look up streaming in van life or camping life. There's a lot of great streaming wireless services. It's true, Susie. But I think that requires having a signal booster, which requires a lot of energy. It requires a lot of electricity. You could do that in a van with a solar panel setup, but I don't think you could do that bicycle touring yet. Susie, I've actually looked up that stuff, and I'm very interested in the way the technology is going. It's not at the level where I could bicycle tour with it yet. If I bought like a van and was traveling around, 100%, I could probably stream in a van, because the equipment and stuff is there. But I don't think I could do it on a bicycle yet. You know, the technology is not there yet, and I hope maybe in 2 or 3 years it is. I might still be VTubing, and then you know, I could be a bicycle touring VTuber. You know. Imagine Randon's model zoomed in and doing the ending bit from Blair Witch Project. Hell yeah. Yo, AJ, take care. Good night, AJ. Good night. Thank you for staying up. We're probably gonna call it in about 30 minutes. We got like a nice little 3-hour stream, you know. Tangent, but are there any cryptid VTubers? Let me think. Is there a Chupacabra VTuber? Is there a Bigfoot VTuber? Let me think. Not all of them, however, I've seen crap ton videos on it. Understandable. Yeah, Susie. Me too. I love those videos. I love them. Hey, there's absolutely no service. Yeah, Astro, you know what I'm talking about. I won't be like that. You're gonna have to show your face for a bicycle stream. Somebody gave me an idea that I could use a GoPro and then go on like a 4-hour bicycle ride with my GoPro and then take the footage, cut out any yabai parts, like if my face gets shown or any part of my body gets shown, just edit those out and then put it in the background as the background of my stream, and then it's like you guys are going on a bike ride with me, right? And then we can just have a chat, and you can see like footage of me riding my bike around, and that sounds pretty cool. Hatch is a cryptid. Azalea, welcome. Yeah, we're finishing up in about 30 minutes, but hey, thank you for coming out. I appreciate it. I think you said you had stuff to do today, right, Azalea? So I'm really happy you made it out. Thank you. I don't know why, but I imagine Randon doing the ending bit for Blair Witch, zooming in on Randon's face. And I'm like crying, you know? I think I barely count as a cryptid, even though that's what I call myself, but thank y'all. Can you at least do a hand reveal? My hand is pretty hairy. I've got a lot of hair on my, like, not on the knuckles, but like on the digits, you know? I don't like the hairy hands. I don't like them. Anyways, we're gonna move on. Leonados, hello, welcome. Speaking of stream, have you ever heard of a VTuber pretend to be a cicada for 7 hours straight? Crazy Cat, somebody said that. I think Woozy Mama was like, there was a VTuber that pretended to be a cicada for 7 hours. I don't know who that is, but it sounds amazing. That's good content. I went to a con today, I had fun. Yeah, Azalea, I don't want to dox you, but I think you'd mentioned which con. East Coast Con, and I was like, hell yeah. Stay safe. Wear one of those green suits so you can green screen your model parts in on a film show. Random nature biking ASMR. The pro tip is to paint yourself green before you go on the bike ride. I refuse. I sweat a lot on a bike. That would be awful and sticky and disgusting. I wouldn't be surprised if you do an 8-hour biking stream. The longest I've ever bicycled is I did 150 miles, and that took about 15 hours, which is 10 miles an hour. That's not too bad, right? I was going faster than 10 miles an hour, but I had to stop for lunch and stuff like that, right? Just seeing that, I'm really surprised. Yeah. Do Eldritch Abominations count as cryptid? If so, there's Ina. Yeah, Ina is definitely like an eldritch creature. Write that down. A lot of people like hair, though. You push some buttons. Stroke your ego. I don't want any part of me stroked. No thank you. No thank you. I am a say-so orc. No part of me needs to be stroked ever. 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 On top of 5G, AR tech will be good enough that you could have your model overlay yourself automatically. Rue, that would be like amazing, right? Mr. Rue, I think that's why like I kind of want to get on the 3D model train, but I feel like I love this model. I love it. Woozy and Dan did such a great job on this model, but I kind of want to like dip my toe into 3D, you know? Well, we'll figure it out. There's no rush. There's no rush. Waterproof paint. I'm gonna dip though because I'm exhausted. Yeah, good night. Good night, Azalea. Thank you for coming out. Let's get Randed a helmet painted like his avatar face. Whew, it's hot. What about the top of your head, like a head pad? Maybe. Just influenced by the Eldritch Gods. Yeah, that's true. You can't discount the lore. The lore is really, really important, you know? You know? Can we give you a hug? Yes, you can give me a hug. I accept hugs. But no pelvic thrusts while you're hugging me. That'll get you an instant nay-nay. I'll bonk you on the head. So no, you're good to hug, but the second that I detect a pelvic thrust, I give you a bonk on the head, okay? No thrusts. No thrusting. Get your lower half first and we can talk about 3D. That's true, Wesley. I'm just waiting for Woozy Mama to open up, you know? I like to think Randon's arms are large enough to hug us all. That would be wonderful. That's a great idea. That's a great image in my head. Oh, do you accept hug as currency? I will give you hug instead of super chat. 100% 44. I don't think... Can I give you a spoiler, guys? I'm probably going to monetize soon. Probably within about 2 or 3 weeks, right? Monetization is coming. I don't think I'm going to activate super chats. I think I'll activate membership at the $1 and maybe $5 tier, and I have emotes that are coming, right? But I don't think I'm gonna open super chats because that feels I don't know how I feel about super chats, so I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, I'll do memberships. That's about as far as I'll get. Yo, Randon, are you a light hugger, a side hugger, or a rib crushing hugger? I don't like the idea of hurting people, so people have told me that I'm a light hugger. I'm a light hugger. Super chat is whack. Yeah, you know? The 500 tier, I refuse. Silver Helix, thank you, but I refuse. It's gonna be $1 and $5. I have this idea that I'll do $1 and then you can get all the emotes and stuff, right? And then I might do a $5 tier and then maybe once a month I'll do like a members only stream. I don't know how I feel about that either. I don't want to exclude. I don't know how I feel about that. I'll think about it later. I might do like a members only chat for like the second tier, for the higher tier. You know? Like a $5 member tier only chat stream once a month. Just to kind of like make it worth it, right? I don't know. I'm a firm hugger. I'm not too harsh. I like to give big warm hugs. Yeah, I respect that. Are you a cuddler though? Now we're getting into the deep stuff, you know? Because a hug, you can give a hug to anybody, but cuddling implies something. IMO. Some people can platonically cuddle. I respect the hell out of you, and I think you're valid. That's not me. I don't think I can platonically cuddle. That's not me. Hello, Randon. Are you an outdoorsy guy? Hakuya. 100%. I love the outdoors. Love it. Are you a big spoon or a small spoon? I have to be the big spoon. Why am I divulging all this information? I want cuddles. I give full-bodied aloha panda hug. Hell yeah, Benaville. Hell yeah. Fleshy likes hugs. I need to wake up. My brain is fogged by unsay-so things. Randon is Big Spoon confirmed. I imagine him being Little Spoon. If I'm the Little Spoon, the person that's Big Spoon is like a jetpack, right? It's like a jetpack. What's your social security number? My social security number is 111 11 1111. That is my social security number. What is your dream camping locations? Astro, 100%. Hokkaido. Hokkaido is number 1, right? Number 2, I want to camp in Switzerland. I've seen some very, very beautiful pictures of lakes in Switzerland. Switzerland might be over there, up there. Number 3. What would number 3 be? Probably Canada. Canada is beautiful. I don't think I'd be able to camp in Canada in the winter yet, but Canada's up there. Yo, New Zealand. New Zealand would be up there too. Oh my god. Hakuya, I've never been to Hokkaido before in real life. I would love to. I went to Japan once with friends. We mostly stayed in Tokyo. I went up to Kyoto and Osaka once, but I didn't go that far north. I would love. The next time I go to Japan, I'll probably be either by myself or with like only 1 or 2 other people, and I'll go to Hokkaido. Brandon go to Switzerland, gets kidnapped by the Fae. New Zealand, up there. Hokkaido, Switzerland. Where in Canada would I be thinking of? Yeah, the Canadian Rockies are up there. Yeah. Was there a place that I was specifically thinking of in Canada that was like crazy beautiful? Oh, you know where else I would love to camp? Do you guys know Patagonia? Not the brand, like the actual Patagonia. I think it's in Brazil, Argentina. Is it Brazil, Argentina? I think it's Brazil. I'm sorry if I'm wrong, Argentinians, but I want to camp in Patagonia. Patagonia looks freaking amazing. Woo, it's hot. Oh, is it Chile? Is it Chile? My bad. I'm just a big stupid American and I don't know my geography, but I just think Patagonia looks like a fucking Argentina and Chile. Okay, yeah. I apologize, Chile. Argentina, I had a rough idea. I was like in your ballpark, you know? We don't have any good camping sites. Yeah, and Taiwan is like a very rainy climate, right? It just rains a lot. Patagonia is Southern America, very southern tip, including Chile and Argentina. Yep, Argentina. Oh my god, it's hot. All right, I'm not gonna pause the stream, but I'm just gonna turn on the AC for a little bit. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I'm actually like sweating bullets here. Oh my god. Like, the sweat is running into my eyes, and it's stinging my eyes. Stinging. The ass conditioner. Woo! Oh. Oh, jeez. Instantly better. Instantly. Take off your clothes. How hot is it there? It wasn't over 100 today. It was like 90s though. It was like mid 90s, I think. And then I got into my room to stream, and I think it was like mid 80s. And then as soon as I started streaming, it was definitely like, I think it's like 100 degrees in my room now. Just because like my PC and everything, you know. Whew. What did KR say? Musky Tusky? What are you talking about? Bonking Chet. I'm just glad I was able to hang out for the whole stream. Wesley, thank you. Always appreciate all the regulars just hanging out, you know. We didn't really talk much about camping, did we? I feel bad. All right, well, you're a first-time camper, right? Buy a cheap $40 tent from Walmart. Buy a cheap propane burner from Walmart, right? Buy a cooler if you don't have one, right? You know what? I don't even think you need a sleeping bag. A sleeping bag is nice, but I don't think it's necessary. Especially if you're camping when the weather is nice. Just bring a bunch of blankets that you don't mind washing. You're gonna have to wash them after you get home, but just bring a bunch of blankets, you know? So you could use a blanket as a sleeping pad. You could use the blanket on top to sleep with, you know? Don't buy a sleeping bag and a sleeping pad just yet, right? Fill the cooler up. Fill the cooler up with pre-prepared food. Do all of your chopping and seasoning at home. Do all of that shit at home. Ziploc bag it and then throw it into the freezer. Get up there, up into the mountains. Buy your firewood up in the mountains, right? Right? Buy the firewood up there. Don't bring in firewood from out of the area, because you might bring in like a parasite, like a bug from a non-native bug, and like fuck up the forest there, right? Is there any recommendation to avoid fleas and such bugs? James, the number one recommendation I can give you to avoid bugs is to camp when it's colder. Don't camp in the summer. Don't camp in the late spring. Don't camp in the early fall. Camp when it's colder. Because when it's colder, the bugs will fuck off, you know? Solar power pack, rechargeable batteries, good flashlight, lantern. Yo, you know what's a really good purchase? You know what's an extremely good purchase? It only costs like 10 bucks. You can buy it at 10 bucks on Amazon, right? Buy a headlamp. Buy a headlamp. You will thank me for it. Even if you're a first-time camper, just go on Amazon and buy a cheap $10 headlamp. A headlamp is a lamp on an elastic band, and the elastic band goes over your forehead, and you just get a light that's always pointing where your head is pointing. Does that make sense? Like, you turn your head and the lamp on your head will point towards, it's just good. It's a game changer. It lets you use both hands while you're camping, and it's just so good, you know? Anyways, yeah. Bring extra clothing. Definitely. Oh, the layering is key. Layering is absolutely key. I cringe saying that. What did you say? What did you say, Gazpacho? What did Gazpacho say? You might have removed it. I didn't see it. Anyways. Bring lots of water so I can chug with you. Oh, no. Do you bring like a thermos for your coffee? I don't like tea in tea bags. KR? I'm a big loose leaf guy, right? I prefer loose leaf tea. When I go camping, I bring tea in bags, but tea in pyramid bags. Do you guys know about pyramid tea bags? I don't like envelope style. I like the pyramid tea bags. That's as far into a tea bag as I'll go. And then I bring that, and then I just bring out the hot water and I dip the tea bag in there. That's how I drink my tea. A pyramid sachet. Yes. I have a headlamp and I can read your advice. Yeah, Beneville. Like, headlamps are amazing. Yeah. We use headlamps on ships too. Yeah, they're just good. It's just a good purchase. Yeah, you know? Firewood. What else am I? What am I not getting? Let me think. Any other tips for camping? Camp with another person for sure. If you want to avoid bugs, camp when it's a little bit cooler out, right? What's a permit sachet? Oh, enliven. I meant pyramid. Pyramid. Not permit, pyramid. I apologize. My pronunciation is kind of shit. You look like a dork with a headlamp, but no one in the woods can judge you. Exactly, Anston. Axe, shovel, multi-tool? Oof. That's kind of heavy for a first-time camper. Shovels are useful. Shovels are useful for turning down a fire. Oh, fire safety. Everybody. Never, ever, ever, ever go to sleep with a fire that's live. I don't care if it's down to the coals. Never, ever, ever, ever go to sleep with the coals live. You have to kill that fire. Kill it before you go to sleep. You dunk the shit out of it in water, then you take a shovel, then you turn over the ashes to get at the coals that are underneath, and then you dunk those. You need to make sure that the fire is fucking dead before you go to sleep. Do not leave it alive. Never, ever, ever, ever leave it alive when you go to sleep. Ever. Ever. That shit is fucking dangerous. You could kill hundreds of people. You could burn down an entire forest, you know? Yeah. Never, ever, ever leave a live fire. Bring a shovel, bring a shit ton of water, bring like a bucket, and then just fucking destroy the shit out of that fire. Just fucking kill it. Yeah. Fire safety is #1. Don't fuck around with that. Please, I beg you. You could burn down an entire state. Yeah. Wasn't the, oh shit, what was it called? Do you remember that gigantic forest fire in Canada? It was in like 2016, 2017. Do you guys remember that? Huge fire in central Canada. And then it got to the point where the fire chief of like the entire area was like, at this point we can't do anything. We just have to wait for rains. Like the only way this fire is gonna go out is if it fucking rains, right? Wasn't that started by like a campfire? Am I thinking? I think I lost track of it, but I remember the general theory was that somebody was camping and they lit an unsafe fire and then it started that. I don't actually remember. I don't actually know. I didn't follow up on it, but I remember the rumor was that it was a campfire that started that. It burned like 10% of Canada, a massive country, and it started with like a fucking campfire. Yo, Sungi, hello. Yeah, story of California, right? These fucking idiots with their No, I'm not gonna say. I was gonna say these fucking idiots with their gender reveal parties. Anyways, take this shit seriously. Like, don't fuck around with fire. Make sure you put it out. The one in 2016, yeah, it was right by me. They didn't confirm that it was from, but it burned entire towns. Yeah, it was like, it's fucked up, dude. Rhinos are the fire stompers in nature. They don't like you to fires. Only you can start forest fires. They aren't even revealing new genders. Exactly, Hatch. It's a bullshit industry. I'm telling you. Diversity win. The baby that caused the fire. The girl boss. The only fire you should keep alive while you sleep is the burning passion within your hearts. Exactly. My passion for round ears and bicycles. Roll on the coals to put them out. Yeah. The smoke from that fire kept so many of us stuck in our homes. Ah, cement pinata. Yeah, that's tough. Yikes. Apparently there was another in 2011 that ruined a whole city and a huge swath of forest, and it was started apparently deliberately. Yikes! Big yikes. Prepare your food if you're a first-time camper. Do all the chopping and seasoning at home. Then Ziploc bag it, put it in a cooler, and bring it out there and then cook. Any suggestions for what's like good to cook? Let me think. Assuming that you don't have like a Dutch oven, they're kind of expensive for a good one. Assuming that you're bringing like steel pots and pans from home so that you don't have to buy new shit. You know what's really good? You know what really hits the spot after you've gone hiking? A nice meaty chili. You can make chili with one pot. You can make chili for up to like 8 people in one pot, right? Chili, and like a good crusty French bread, and some cheese, and some sour cream. Yo, chili when you're camping. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. If you guys watch a lot of anime, curry is also like a staple camping food. I love curry. Although curry can be a little bit complicated when it comes to rice. Making rice out on a campground can be a little bit like, dicey. But chili, curry is really good in a campground. Like actual Japanese curry. Yeah, Hakuya. That's like a trope, right? That's like a Japanese trope. You go camping in Japan and then curry is like the camping food, right? I've never actually had curry before. Curry is delicious. I have curry in my fridge right now. I made an Instant Pot full of it. I ate it. I thought it was delicious, and then I put the leftovers in my fridge. I'm ready to eat curry for days. Chili with the boys. Yeah. I prefer curry with veggies anyways. Yeah, Rue. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yo, Randon, have you ever tried freeze-dried rice? Can't say that I have. I've had pre-packaged, pre-cooked rice that you warm up by putting in boiling water. That could be a good alternative, I think. Have you guys had that? They have like a plastic... they have like a plastic bowl-shaped rice, right? Plastic bowl with like a covering on top. It's like sealed, plastic sealed. And then the rice is already cooked. All you need to do is like either microwave it or put it in boiling water. And then it'll cook the rice. And then you like, you know what I'm talking about? It's like instant, it's like pre-cooked rice in like a little bowl. A little sealed bowl. You know what I'm talking about? That might be good for curry. Japanese curry is so easy to make and it always turns out delicious. Exactly, No Pointer. And it's good for camp food because it's a one-pot recipe. I think the key to good camp food is one pot. One pot, one pan. One pot! Like, you don't want to cook something that requires like multiple pots and pans in a campground. It's not fun. Don't do that. You want to get a recipe that you can make everything in one like pot, one pan, and then it's done, you know? You know? I think that's the trick to getting a good campground recipe. It depends on if you're hiking too. That's true. Range rage? Absolutely. Now we need a one pot man. It's like an anime, right? It's like a cooking anime, but like the twist is that everything has to be made in one pot. Quesadillas are fucking delicious. Yo. Yeah. Absolutely. I want to go camping with my dog one day. Yo, Hog. Camping with a dog? I'm Hog. I'm like super into bushcrafting YouTube videos. I've been watching maybe about 20 hours of them, right? The one common factor, doesn't matter if you're Canadian, doesn't matter if you're German, doesn't matter if you're Russian. If you're a bushcraft YouTube video maker, you bushcraft with a doggo. You go out with your pet dog and you have a good time. Bushcrafting is you go off into the wilderness, no trail, no nothing. You just go straight off into the woods, right? Where nobody's ever been before. No tent, no nothing. And then you just fucking make your own shelter out of leaves and sticks. They make a shelter out of like leaves and sticks and shit like that. And then they just camp out there for like 3 days. Yeah. And they always bring a doggo with them. They always bring a doggo. I love it. I'm addicted to bushcrafting videos. And I think they're all, you know, I don't want to say that the Canadian ones are the best. I prefer them because they speak English, right? But I think Canadian, German, and Russian, all three of those bushcrafters are like, they're hardcore. I love them. Yeah, Hatch. Bushcrafting is backpacking, hiking with no tent. You have to make your shelter once you get out into the wilderness. Yeah, it's like Minecrafting. KJ, good night. Thank you for coming out. You're not missing anything. We're about done. I got 5 minutes and I'm gonna call it. Yeah. I saw camping cast iron pots yesterday in Costco, but I have 3 pots and 1 pans. It looks very heavy. Yeah, Crazy Cat. If you're car camping, it's fine. You know, it's fine. The weight doesn't really matter. It only starts to matter if you're like backpacking or if you're bicycle touring. Then weight matters a lot. Then you start looking at an $800 tent and be like, yeah, maybe this is worth it, you know? And if you die bushcrafting, you die for real. Good to see you too, Sungi. Thank you for coming out. I appreciate it. Sungi. I don't think you've announced it yet, so I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm looking forward to what you have in store for us, Sungi. The king will return. The king will return, Sungi. Sungi is the king. He will return. I have faith. No tent? Can you at least bring a sleeping bag? Usually, yes. No pointer. They usually bring a tent. They usually bring an axe and a saw. They usually bring food. Because you can't hunt. Like, some people like fish out there, but I don't believe that. I don't believe that you can actually, like, you know, everybody brings in food. You bring in food if you're bushcrafting, you know? If you die in Minecraft, you die for real. Motorbike camping is the perfect in-between. You can get away with extra weight, but you need the compactness of bicycle camping. Yo, range rage. I met a lot of motorcycle campers when I was on my bicycle tour across the US. Those guys are freaking cool, man. I mean, all people that go out into the... Not all people. Some of them are creeps. But all of the people that were motorcycle camping were, like, pretty rad. You know? They shared some beer. You know? We had some stories. It was good stuff. I met 4 of them, and 2 of them were First Nations. They were Native Americans. And they're just fucking riding around, and it's, like, fucking badass. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. At least spices... Some provisions is always good, especially for emergencies. Yep. Gotta have good socks. Yo, hog, 100%. Nothing more important than good socks. Get wool, please, I beg you. Get wool socks. Oh, here's another tip. Wool is like one of the best materials. Wool is an incredible miracle material for camping and just in general being clothing. All right, so here's the thing. Cotton, when cotton gets wet, it doesn't warm you anymore. When cotton gets wet, it will not warm you. When cotton gets wet, it'll actually make you colder, right? Wool that's wet will still warm you. I don't know how the fuck it does it, but it does it. It's like it's been proven that wet wool will still warm you. It'll keep you warm. It'll still insulate you. Wet cotton is no longer an insulator, but wet wool is still an insulator, right? Wool is naturally antimicrobial. So wool takes twice as long to stink as any other type of material. Wool, like, you could wear wool socks I can wear wool socks for probably about a week before they start to smell weird. You know? Wool is incredible. Yeah. By the power of Mofu. We need to find Watame and just shave her. Absolutely hairless. She's so smooth that you could shoot her out of a torpedo tube. She's just perfectly aerodynamic. We need to take all of Watame's wool. That's not a say-so card. It's not a sexual thing. We could make Watame perfectly aerodynamic and just steal all of her wool. And then make a sweater out of it. It's not a horny thing. I just love wool. I just really, really love wool. Okay, but it's weird. I'm stamping your weird card. Okay, absolutely. Watame would have some nice soft wool. Exactly. Sir, you've consumed too much Asakoko. Without her wool. Watame is like wig. I just love wool. And here's the thing, guys. Wool is really expensive. Like a pair of good wool socks is about 15 to 20 bucks for one pair of socks. A good wool base layer, a merino wool base layer, which is, a base layer is an undershirt. A base layer is a long-sleeved undershirt. Every backpacker should have a base layer. Every backpacker should have 2 base layers. Anyways, a good merino wool base layer costs about $100. Could you imagine paying $100 for a fucking shirt? If you're not a hype beast, this is like an absurd amount of money to spend on a shirt. A hype beast is probably like, yeah, that's cheap, bro. I spend like $1,000 for a shirt. This is you, man. Like a good merino wool base layer is about 120 bucks, and it's so worth it. Oh my god, I love wool. I love merino wool. It's so good. Just got here. I'm both excited and confused, but I'm here for it. Kitsune, hello. I apologize. Yes, you can be allergic to wool. Some people are allergic to wool. And if that's the case, I apologize. Ignore my suggestion. Go with synthetic materials. Usually like a polyester, poly something, you know? Synth is a second place material. Wool is number 1, but if you're allergic, you'd stay away from wool and then get like a synth, you know? Yeah, I remember that. Uniqlo did have a merino collection. Yeah, I do remember that. Ooh, camping drip. What's my favorite wool brand? Do you guys know Icebreaker? Icebreaker is my favorite brand for wool backpacking clothes. Icebreaker is up there. What's my favorite brand for camp and kitchens, cook and kitchen stuff? Snow Peak. Snow Peak is number 1. Let's go. Let's go, Snow Peak. Let's go. What's my number 1 brand for tents? That's a tough one. Big Ag. Big Agnes is good. Nemo's pretty good. MSR is always good. You can't go wrong with MSR. MSR tends to be a little bit heavier than Nemo and Big Agnes, but MSR gear is more durable. MSR gear is like super durable. It'll last you, you know? It's a little bit heavier, but more durable. So I think MSR is probably the best. I prefer Big Ag, but Nemo's up there too. Yeah, Snow Peak is super expensive. What else? What other gear is there? If you want like an entry-level brand for like camping gear, I think Kelty is my favorite brand for like entry-level stuff. Like tents, sleeping bags, all that stuff. If you need a good camp stove, just get a Coleman. Yeah, if I'm backpacking, so I like Trengia, which is like, I think it's Swiss or Swedish or something like that. That's an alcohol stove, you know? I'm gonna nod and pretend to know what Randon is talking about. Sorry, I get like hyped. All right, so I love researching equipment. That's like my thing. Like my brain is just horny for like researching equipment. Can I describe that? I just got really turned when I'm like thinking about like optimal equipment, you know? It's just blah, 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 like I go like fucking crazy. And the same shit with like VTubing. I just look up like cameras and microphone shit. Like I just blah, blah, blah. Like something about like researching equipment makes me go nuts. So like when I was into camping and bicycle touring, like I would just look at it like all day long, you know? Sorry, I'm like losing my fucking mind and all of you guys are probably being creeped out. Yeah. I'm a tech wearer, Gorp score. Nut. I love outdoor clothing brands. Oh, Marmot, yeah, Marmot and Houdini, yeah. Or Mammoth and Houdini, yeah. Yo, equipment gets me jacked. Equipment gets me super jacked. Random here signed up for REI, Cabela's, Bass Pro Shops. Exactly, yeah. Like Atomize, you're joking, but I think I actually on the email list for all three of those. Clip some orc passion for the fam. All right, I think we're gonna call it. We're at 3 hours. Everybody, thank you for listening to me rant about a lot of different things for 3 hours. All right, I'm gonna call it. I'll see you guys Saturday. That's my morning stream, 11 a.m. Eastern time, and it's a free chat. We're not talking about anything in particular. You know, we're just gonna catch up. All right, everybody. Thank you. Good night. Everybody, take care. All right, you guys all take care. I'll see you Saturday. All right. Good night.